Let's get it poppin', y'all. What's poppin'? Let's get it started, y'all. Let's get it started. We are back once again to lay witness to the New York Knicks playing basketball here tonight against the lowly, and boy do I mean low, Washington Wizards here tonight. Guys, this should not be a close game. I'm giving the Knicks until halftime to take a double-digit lead, right? I'm not going to give them to the end of the first quarter. You guys know what I like to say about the first quarter. It is a feel-out quarter. Okay, hands up. Do your thing. Feel the game out. No Kyle Kuzma. No Jordan Poole. They're two best players. They're going to have three rookies out there in the starting lineup in Bub Carrington, Keontae George, and of course the second overall pick's Alex Sarr. Now they do have Jonas Valanciunas. They do have Malcolm Brogdon, two veterans in the league. It should not matter. I'm giving them by halftime to take a double-digit lead. And that is me being lenient. This is the worst team in the league. The only reason I'm giving them till halftime to take just a double-digit lead, it is the second night of a back-to-back. They did play a really tough Orlando Magic team who made it difficult on them, forced them to expend a lot of energy, last night. Also the second game in a row on the road, right? Back-to-back on the road. At Orlando, now at Washington. It's a lot of travel. It is what it is. That does not excuse a loss tonight, does not excuse a close game. Simply asking for a double-digit lead by halftime. I will say, the players I want to see play well today. That is the most important thing I want to see today. The players I want to see play well today. Karl-Anthony Towns, he's been in foul trouble the last couple of games, he hasn't really had an explosive game in a while. I need Karl-Anthony Towns to go off tonight, right? I like to see Mikal Bridges continue to shoot and play well. I want to see Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson continue to shoot and play well. But I really want to see OG Anunoby go off as well. And not only that, I'm just putting it out as a generalization. I want to see the bench come through tonight. We have seen very little of Campaign the last couple of games. He has not come through for us, right? Deuce McBride, while effective, hasn't really put up too many points. I want to see him have an explosive game here tonight. And then Landry Shamet, inserted into the rotation, made his first half legitimate minutes debut last night for the Knicks during the regular season. So I want to see Landry Shamet come into this game and have an impact, have an effect. And I want to see Precious Achiuwa play well. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. It is the lowly Washington Wizards. I just want to see everybody play well, right? I don't care too much about Brunson. I don't care too much about Hart. I don't care too much about Bridges because over the last couple of games, they've been the best, most consistent players on the team. I want to see Towns play well. I want to see Anunoby play well. I want to see the bench play well. It's where I stand. It's where I stand. Not too much analysis should be going on in this game here today. It should just be a celebration of Knicks basketball. The Knicks have won 6 games in a row, going for their 7th tonight. We play the Washington Wizards tonight, and we play them again Monday night. So 2 games against the worst teams in the league. Just handle business. Just handle business. Continue the winning streak. Continue gaining ground on the Celtics and the Cavs. Cavs continue to win. You have to follow suit. Celtics continue to win. You have to follow suit. Although they faltered, over the past about 2 weeks, take advantage. Climb the standings the way you have been. Continue to win, especially against lowly competition. Also, when January comes up, we'll go through January. They start off January with a very easy game against the Utah Jazz at home. So these next 3 games should be chalk, should be easy, should be essentially scrimmages. That's what I want the game to feel like. It's like a scrimmage. I want them to come out, bang some shots out, make it easy. And as Mike said, no prisoners. No prisoners. What's poppin', everybody? How's everybody doing? We got Mike, we got MBM, we got Mark, we got Not Joe, we got Knicks fan, we got Raymond Vasquez, we got Jonathan Martinez, Karen Lockhart, Eamon Owis, Jose Torres. Appreciate everybody. I appreciate everybody. Sharon McLean, Big Rud, of course. I appreciate everybody. Let's get it started. Knicks playing the Wizards Saturday night. 7 o'clock start time, a little bit earlier than usual. NBM, no injuries. Jalen Brunson was questionable coming into tonight. Obviously, Mitchell Robinson not playing. Always got to make that clear. Obviously. But I just wanted to put it out there. Knicks, outside of that, no injuries. Everyone is playing. Everyone is available. Jalen Brunson was questionable coming in with like a calf strain. This should be a very easy game. He should not have to do too much. I'm expecting 10-plus assists from Jalen Brunson. Just feed the guys, JB. Just feed the guys. We don't need JB going off tonight. You carried us. You carried us in the in the Orlando game. You put the team on your back. You carried us for a bit until Josh Hart woke up in that second half, and then we finally blew it open. But I need everybody else to step up and make it a very easy night for our captain, Jalen Brunson, right? Tony, what's up, Tony, over on the Twitch side? My guy, Tony. Appreciate you, brother. Who do you got? I got the Knicks. Worst team in the league, Washington Wizards. Big Task. What's up, Big Task? Usual starting lineup for the Knicks, and then for the Wizards, you got Brogdon, you got Carrington, you got Bilal Coulibaly, who didn't play the last time the Knicks saw them, but should not be an issue. Justin Champagnie and Alex Sarr. 25-26 don't sleep on the Wizards. They beat the Hawks twice. And then didn't they lose like 14 games in a row? Here we go. Big Tacit, exactly. Don't sleep on anybody. Listen, just go out and handle your business. No Poole, no Kuzma. You got 3 rookies in the starting lineup. If you fancy yourself a championship team, this should not be a game. The Knicks are trying to fight their way out of good team territory into great team territory. Great teams aren't in competitive games against teams like the Wizards here tonight. I know you can't look past anybody, and you never know, but still, the Knicks should not be in a close game here tonight against the Wizards. And we're into it. Wizards have it up top. Carrington gets it over to Sarr. Sarr has it up top. Hands it off to Brogdon, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his left off the screen. Cross-court pass. Right wing 3 from Champagnie. Gets it to go down to start the game. And here comes Brunson bringing it down for the Knicks. Tony said Wizards don't got Jordan. Nope. No Jordan Poole, no Kyle Kuzma here tonight for the Wizards. Brunson has it up top. Coming to his right, being guarded by Coulibaly. Now over to Bridges. Bridges jab step, driving to his right, leans in along the baseline, kicks it out, cross-court pass. Anunoby catches, pump fakes, driving to his right, spins to his left, step back, fall away, foul line jumper, off the back rim, can't get it to go. Champagnie with the rebound. Here comes Bub Carrington. Carrington has it up top, being guarded by Brunson, coming to his right, and then a moving screen on Alex Sarr. Just like that, he gets Brunson to start the game. Offensive foul, turnover, ball going back to the Knicks. Carl, what's up, Carl? This should be an easy win, no question. No question. No question. Right? I'm giving them a little bit of leeway. It's the second night of a back-to-back. They had a tough game against Orlando last night. Road back-to-back too. So I'm giving them a little bit of leeway. They got until halftime to generate a 10-point lead. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right. Has it up top, being guarded by Champagnie on the switch. Crosses over to his right, spins to his left. In the paint, puts up the floater. Too long, can't get it to go. And Coulibaly with the rebound. Quick hit ahead over to Carrington. They swing it around. Brogdon has it. Towns gives him the 3. A deep left wing 3, can't get it to go. And off the miss, Brunson with the rebound. Hit ahead to Bridges on the right wing. Bridges bringing it down to Carrington, guarding him. Gets it over to Brunson. Swings it over to Hart. Hart on the left wing. Trying to feed Towns down low. They're doing a good job of fronting him. They get it down low to Anunoby at the foul line, being guarded by Brogdon. He's going to look to take advantage. Leans in. Last second, tried to leave it off for Towns, and it's a turnover. Towns thought he was going up for the shot. He was getting positioning for an offensive rebound. Miscommunication from the Knicks. Turnover, ball going back to the Wizards. And now Sarr has it up top for the Wizards. Being guarded by Towns. Hands it off to Carrington, coming to his right. Carrington, mid-range pull-up jumper. He can knock those shots down with ease, and he does that just there. Quick 5-point lead for the Wizards, 5-0. Knicks got to get on the board here. We're under 10 to go. Joey DeLuca, what's up, Joey? AP, what's up, AP? Kwame Robertson, what's up, Kwame? Bridges gets it over to Anunoby on the left wing. He pump fakes. Being guarded by Brogdon. Now pulls it back out. Trying to throw it down low to Towns. No post positioning. Bridges is going to just fire away with the shot clock winding down. Barely grazes the rim. And now Carrington will bring it down. And the Knicks offense looks very stagnant right now. Bilal Coulibaly blowing past Josh Hart, looking to get the easy fast break bucket, blows the layup, and the Knicks are off and running the other way. Bridges left corner 3 in transition, splashes it nothing but net, and that's one way to get it started. Finally, the Knicks are on the board. And who was that? My man, Joey DeLuca. with the super chat. I appreciate you, buddy. Thank you, Joey. Thank you. We'll throw you up there, my man, Joey. Brogdon has it up top, gets it out to Sarr. Sarr, straightaway three on the pick and pop. The Knicks kind of daring him to shoot. Brunson a little late to close out, and Sarr makes him pay by knocking down the three. Gets to a 3-point trade back to a 5-point game, 8-3. Under 9 to go. Brunson has it up top, coming to his right off a Josh Hart screen. Crosses over to his left on Sarr on the switch. Pull up mid-range jumper, in and out, halfway down. Can't get it to stay, though. And now the Wizards are pushing the other way, and they get out and running on the Knicks, and Champagnie throws down a right-handed jam on the fast break. Oof. Come on, Knicks. Boy, do they look like they're moving in quicksand, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout here. And boy, do they need it. This is why I said halftime. Because I could definitely see them coming out very slow and lethargic against the worst team in the league, already missing their two best players. They will pick it up at some point. They're not going to lose this game. I'm not worried. I'm not even worried about how they play, right? How they come out and play against this team is not going to change the way I feel about this team. Just simply need a win. Even if it's ugly. Just win the game. Which is why I'm giving them till halftime to build that 10-point lead. Right? Second night of a back-to-back. Both of the games on the road. Last game was against a really tough physical Orlando team. They ended up blowing open at the end. I'm expecting something similar tonight. Although at some point build a 10-point lead. ultimately leading to them blowing it open completely, right? AP said they're getting their butts kicked already. Yeah, Wizards are taking it to them. They're a younger team. They know how to beat this Knicks team. Just get out and run. Especially on the second night of a back-to-back, especially considering the Knicks are looking down on the Wizards. Almost literally and figuratively, right? We are looking down on our opponent. We do not care about the Wizards. They will eventually win this game. It's just a matter of time. With all the injuries that they have, they're already a bad team. They'll lose this one on themselves. I'm giving them till halftime. Before I get upset, I'm giving them till halftime to build that 10-point lead. Joey DeLuca, happy holidays to you, my man. Happy New Year. Thank you for your generosity, my man. Thank you. Marks Gomez said JB needs to involve Cat. Everybody needs to involve Cat. They've tried to post him up a couple of times, and he's just not getting very good post positioning right now. Knicks need to get a little bit more creative when trying to feed him down in the post instead of just staying there on the wing saying, like, I'll throw it to you. Defenses are too good for that. You're not going to be able to get it out to him. Juan Miguel Sobrepeña. What's up, Juan? Roger G. Wall. What's up, Roger? AB said, I tell everyone in these chats, don't underestimate anyone. No. You don't underestimate them. Well, they are underestimating the Wizards. But it's not about that. I'm not worried about them winning the game. I'm not even worried about how the game looks. We know where these two teams stand. The Wizards are the worst team in the league. Knicks are one of the 5 best teams in the league. They will eventually win the game. But I'm giving them till halftime to build a 10-point lead before I get upset with them, right? Second night of a back-to-back, I'm going to give them a little bit of leeway here. Bridges has it on the right wing. Pump fakes, gets it back to Brunson. I think we just got to take that shot, Bridges. Let's not recreate here. Brunson, in and out dribble, crosses over to his right, step back, putting the moves on, pump fake, leans in, puts up the jumper, can't get it to go. Fighting for the rebound. Towns keeps it alive, but to nobody. See, that's why Bridges has to take that shot initially. Because then you end up with a Jalen Brunson contested 2, rather than taking the slightly contested 3, which you can knock down in your sleep. Don't hesitate from 3 tonight, guys. Let it fly. Brogdon bringing it down, gets it over to Carrington on the right wing, catches, pump fakes, fly-by defense, and Carrington goes all the way in as nobody even rotates down low. 12-3 to start the game. Knicks hit ahead. Bridges puts up the floater, banks it in. Bad defense from the Wizards. It's gonna be that. It's gonna be like that all night. And if the Knicks don't pick it up on their end, it's gonna be bad defense on both ends all night, and it's gonna end up being a shootout. And I don't really want to see a shootout. I want to see the Knicks just kind of beat this team into submission. Sarr misses the little mid-range pocket pass jumper. Can't get it to go. Here comes Josh Hart bringing it the other way. Gets it up top to Brunson. Brunson, inside pass to Towns, who had post positioning. And they call an offensive foul on Towns? Come on. Come on. You telling me the big man can't fight for positioning down low? He's not really arguing, so I gotta believe he did foul him. Ricardo Brothwaite, what's up, Ricardo? K Hazy, what's up, K Hazy? Cat literally just stood there. He did. He did defensively. He just waved Carrington over to the basket. The Knicks are clearly very lackadaisical to start this game. They'll pick it up at some point. Koulibaly bringing it down, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. Gets the own offensive rebound, blows right past Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns having a horrific game to start. Come on, Cat. Did you go to bed too late? Because he has not woken up yet. Towns coming to his right. Now Brunson attacking, leaves it off. Josh Hart leaves it off for Towns, fumbles the ball, but then finally gathers and lays it up in an easy one. Knicks finally score out of the half court. Carrington has it up top. No, Koulibaly has it up top, gets it over to Brogdon. Brogdon driving it down. Foul line, pull-up jumper, rattles it in. And again, attacking Towns and drop defense. He has just not come ready to play here today in Washington. Karl-Anthony Towns has just not come to play tonight. Ernest Cash, what's up, Ernest? Brunson bringing it down. Has it on the right wing. Coming to his left off of Josh Hart screen. Koulibaly, excellent defender. Staying connected to Brunson. Swings it over to Bridges. Now over to Anunoby. Now back to Brunson. Coming to his left. Carrington switches onto him. And then they finally call a foul. I believe on Champagny, fighting with Towns for positioning. Mike said sit his butt. Yeah, it might be that kind of night where it's like, okay, just throw Precious in there early. You know, but sometimes you got the kind of games, especially when you're playing the worst team in the league, where you just come out lackadaisical. You just need to pick it up. Just need to pick it up. Come on, Knicks. Sometimes a better punishment is to just leave them out there. Like, no, you're going to play. You're going to play. They finally feed the Towns in the post against Champagny, leans in, flips it up with the righty hook, gets it to go. Maybe that'll wake him up a little bit. He finally got a touch offensively. They were finally able to feed it to him in the post, and he got it to go. Now Bridges comes up with the steal, bringing it down against Sarr, leans in, creates the space, and gets an easy righty layup. And 16-11. Now the Wizards call a timeout. All right. AP said Mikal Bridges is the only one who came off the bus. Pretty much. Everyone else has, for the most part, been pretty absent. Brunson, not much going on. Almost halfway through we are halfway through. 6 minutes in. Let me stop the timer. We're 6 minutes in. We're halfway through the first quarter, and I feel like the Knicks have not had one single good possession, right? Most of the baskets have come off of a transition, a three from Mikal, a floater from Mikal, and now a layup from Mikal after he caused the steal, and then a righty hook shot from Karl-Anthony Towns out of the post. They've been trying to feed Towns in the post because they don't have anybody to guard him in the post. They don't even have Sarr on him. They put Champagny on him. Champagny can't guard Karl-Anthony Towns out of the post. But Karl-Anthony Towns just does not seem engaged here tonight, right? Either offensively and especially not defensively. Given all of that, it's a 5-point game. That's how bad the Wizards are. The Knicks have come out so flat, and it's a 5-point game. I think they'll be fine. If they turn it up for a 6-minute stretch, for a 5-minute stretch, this game flips on a dime, right? Which is why I'm telling you guys I'm not worried about it, but I would like to see it happen sooner rather than later, right? Ken said I also got Valanciunas over. Kareem Grant, what's up, Kareem? These slow starts be killing me. I don't want us to fall into a second-half team. I will say, though, Kareem, being a second-half team is a lot better than being a first-half team, right? The game is decided in the second half, ultimately. So while you need to be a 48-minute team, don't get me wrong, if I had to choose between being a first-half team or a second-half team, I'd much rather be a second-half team because then at that point, you're fighting till the end rather than getting blown off the court. Garvin Antoine, what's up, Garvin? Trinidad, I like the hat. Appreciate you, Garvin. Appreciate you. Keith Modesti, or Keith Modest. What's up, Keith? Sire Love, what's up, Sire? Mike said, well, then sit his behind. It's hard to disagree. Sometimes I think a better punishment is to leave him out there, and it's like, no. You think you're going to have an easy night, Karl-Anthony Towns? You think you were going to come out and not have to play? Now you're going to play 40 minutes tonight. You know, And I know that, like, we're worried about the minutes thing and it's a professional game and whatnot, but, like, yeah. Maybe Precious coming in, he'll be ready to go. Like, I might look at Precious and be like, nah, man, he's not playing tonight. So, floor is yours. Audition for more minutes. Here we go. We're back into it. And Corey Kispert has checked in. Gets it over to Coulibaly. Driving to his right on Bridges. Picks up the foul and a foul on the floor before the shot attempt. Arthur Rock run. What's up, Arthur Rock? Ricardo said, slow start seem like the rhythm of their offense. I mean, you need to be a 48-minute team. You need to come out strong. You need to end strong. And they're missing one part of that right now. Coulibaly has it up top. Driving to his right off the screen. Pump fakes. Leaves it off. Corey Kispert wide open in the right corner for a three. Comes up short. Anunoby with the rebound. And here comes Jalen Brunson. 16-11 now. Brunson pushing the pace a little bit. Has it on the right wing, being guarded by Coulibaly. Coming to his left off the Towns screen. Now feeding Towns in the high post on the right wing. They leave him. Towns looking to attack along the baseline. Goes right into Sarr. Leans in. Kicks it out the last second to Brunson. Pass fake. Swings it around. Now over to Josh Hart up top. They leave him wide open. Straightaway three. Josh Hart can't get it to go. Carrington with the rebound. He's pushing the pace. Bub Carrington leaves it off to Coulibaly. Over to Sarr. Back to Coulibaly. Has it on the left wing. Attacking. Dropping it off. Sarr in the paint. Stops. Half spin and gets hacked by Karl-Anthony Towns. That's two fouls. Get him out of the game. Get him out of the game. Brightest future. What's up, brightest future? It ain't how you start, it's how you finish. Yeah. I mean, finishing the game is more important. But you don't want to put yourself so far behind the eight ball that you have to extend so much energy just to come back into the game, right? That's not going to be tonight. That's not going to be the case tonight against the Wizards, but it might be the case against the healthy Magic team. It might be the case against the San Antonio Spurs team. It might be the case against, not even to mention, Cleveland, Boston, Oklahoma City, the obvious guys. I also think like it's just kind of like, yeah, we're playing the Wizards. They're the worst team in the league, and they don't have Jordan Poole or Kyle Kuzma, you know? It might be a little bit of that too. Precious Achiuwa and Deuce McBride check in for the Knicks for Josh Hart and Towns. Brunson on the right wing. Sarr did knock down both of his free throws. Brunson on the right wing dancing with it. Pocket pass over to nobody. Precious Achiuwa was not expecting it, and here comes Coulibaly pushing the other way and gets a righty layup to go in transition. And it's back to a 9-point game. AP said they're going to lose this game tonight? Come on, AP. How many times have you said that over the past week and they're on a 6-game winning streak? Brunson leans in, draws the foul. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I don't think you guys realize how bad this Wizards team is and how good this Knicks team is. They have come out like not wanting to play this game. They don't want to play this game. This is a glorified scrimmage to the Knicks. Now, they do got to pull out the win. They do have to play well, don't get me wrong. I'm not excusing the poor play. I'm just saying, this is a little bit to be expected, which is why I said I'm giving them till halftime. Giving them till halftime. Mike said, if Cat don't want to play, then sit him. I can't disagree with you. Brunson knocked down his first free throw. And he does knock down the second free throw. And Carrington will bring it down. 20-13 here in the fourth quarter. 4:30 to go. Coulibaly on the left wing gets over to Valanciunas, who's just checked in for Sarr. Hands it off to Corey Kispert coming to his right. Stop, leans in, puts up the floater over Anunoby and gets it to go. And Brunson will bring it down. Brunson has it up top. Being guarded by Carrington. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. He's got space. Pocket pass to Achiuwa. Kicks it out to McBride. Wide open. Right wing three. On the relocation. He knocks it down. Our second three of the game. Thank you, Deuce McBride. Tony on Twitch said, Knicks are tired. They are tired. And a little bit unconcerned about this Wizards team. And I need them to play with a little bit more urgency as the rookie Keontae George knocks down a three. Bridges doesn't come all the way out to contest him. Almost dared him to shoot. And he made him pay for it. Brunson has it up top, dancing with the ball, dancing around the Achiuwa screen, snaking it, getting back to his right hand. Stop, leans in again, puts up a floater over him, and he gets it to go. How he does that, I have no idea. How he leans into a guy who's 6'7" with long arms and still able to drop the floater in over him is crazy. Keontae George driving it down, stops, kicks it out to Koulibaly, catches, pass fake, puts it up over McBride, comes up well short. Brunson chases down the rebound, gets a running start with it. Has it up top, being guarded by Carrington. Behind the back, putting the dribble moves on him. Coming to his right, around the Nachua screen. Stop, leans in, puts up the floater, draws the foul. Can't get the floater to go, but he will go to the foul line for 2 free throws. With 3 minutes to go, a little over 3 minutes to go here, 25-18. Sire Love said, I think we should start our bench to make it competitive. AP reminding people to hit the like button. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit the thumbs up button, hit the like button. It is the best way to support the stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Brunson at the foul line again. Hits the front of the rim. Almost missed it. Almost came up short, but he got a nice friendly roll as it dropped through. Brightest future said 40-point second quarter. We'll see how they start that second quarter. You want to break this one open early, so you don't have to play a whole lot in the second half. Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the line, knocking them both down. He's now 4 for 4 at the line. With 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter, it is 25-20. Carrington gets it over to Kispert. Kispert up top, dancing with it against Brunson. Crosses over to his left, driving it down. Pocket pass to Valanciunas. It's off of Valanciunas' leg. Bad pass. Home run pass to Anunoby. Goes up and throws it down with the right hand. Beautiful pass from Mikal Bridges. Defense leading the offense. It wasn't even really defense. It was on offensive ineptitude from the Wizards, but the Knicks took advantage. Carrington gets it over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas fakes the handoff. Now gets it over to Keontae George, the rookie, driving it down. High scoop layup over Achua. Can't get it to go as he blocks it, but right into the hands of Champagnie, who knocks down a floater. Brunson bringing it down now. Now we're getting some NBA action now. Hopefully the juices start flowing for the Knicks and we get a breakaway run here eventually. Brunson driving down the lane. A lot of contact. No foul, but he does knock down the floater anyway, and Brunson's upset he didn't get the call. Here comes Corey Kispert bringing it down, gets it over to Keontae George. Catches and pump fakes. Now driving to his left off a couple of screens. He's going to step back for a three as the Knicks are late to close out to him. Thankfully, he misses the three. Knicks are daring their shooters to shoot, but they are rookies, and they're missing it now. Now Brunson bringing it down, looking to take advantage. He's got a little pep in his step, coming off the Achua screen. Cross-court pass. Bridges, quick catch and fire from three. No dip three. In and out, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Valanciunas has it. Here comes Champagnie. Quick hit ahead to Carrington. Crosses over to his right. Gets to the foul line. Pull-up jumper. Knocks it down. You got to close out on the kid. He likes those mid-range jumpers. I don't think the Knicks even read the scouting report on the Wizards tonight. David Hodge Jr., what's up, David? They kick it out. Bridges a right wing three, and Bridges knocks down the three. Bridges has come to play. Thank you, Mikal. Thank you, Brunson. Everyone else, a little step slow tonight. Carrington has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. He's dancing with it, gets it over to Keontae George, being guarded by Brunson. On the left wing. Feeding Valanciunas down in the post, being guarded by Achua. Backing him down. They show a dub team. He stops, leans in again, flips it up at the basket, can't get it to go. Gets his own offensive rebound, flips it up, and he gets it to go. They could have called that little chicken win on Valanciunas. They let him get away with it, and he took advantage. 1 minute to go, 31-27. Brunson dancing with it up top. Brunson coming to his right off the Achua screen. A dribble pull-up three with space. Brunson knocks it down with ease. Bringing it to a one-point game. Can the Knicks take the lead before the end of the quarter? Valanciunas has it up top, hands it off to Carrington. Coming to his right, loses the ball. But a foul on Bridges. Bridges reached in. They call the foul on Bridges. Now Dimitri, what's up, Niall? Mark Avon, what's up, Mark? I've been enjoying the 76ers misery so much, I can't tell you. You and me both, Mark. You and me both. Although they are on a little bit of a hot streak. They've won their last couple of games. Had a nice big win against the Celtics. Got to give them some credit there. But I don't expect it to last. And Landry Shamet is checking in yet again in the first half here. Welcome back to the rotation, Landry. Welcome back to the rotation. David Haas Jr. said the end result will be Knicks by 20. I tend to agree with you, David. I tend to agree with you. Mark even said, if the 76ers can beat the Celtics, anything can happen. They got Joel Embiid back, and Tyrese Maxey played well, and Paul George was out there, but they did get the crazy Caleb Martin game, you know. Brogdon's back in, dancing with it against Shamet, blowing past the defense, lays it up, and misses it, but no one there to contest Champagnie, who lays up and in the offensive rebound, as every Knick went for the block shot there. Now Brunson bringing it down. Should be the final shot of the quarter. As I drop my microphone once again. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Brogdon. Dancing with it, coming to his left. Putting his head down, leans in, puts the floater up glass, over Brogdon, gets it to go. And Brunson's just, he's like, all right, I'm just gonna go MVP mode. I'm just gonna put the Superman cape on. I'm just gonna make sure we stay in the game until everyone else decides to wake up. And you can't blame him. He's got 13 points and 4 assists here in the first quarter. Brogdon has it up top, dancing with it. 8 seconds to go. Being guarded by McBride, coming to his left off the Valanciunas screen, leaves it off up top. Corey Kispert, an excellent shooter, straightaway 3, can't get it to go. Towns rips down the rebound, and that'll be the end of the quarter, y'all. 33-32, not a terrible first quarter. Not a whole lot of defense being played, by evidenced by the fact that we allowed the Washington Wizards to score 33 points out there. I suspect that will be cleaned up at some point. I also suspect at some point the Knicks will have an absolutely breakout quarter. The hope is that it's led by defense, and this just isn't a shootout, because I would prefer it to be led by defense, right? That's preferable. My man Now Dimitri with another super chat. I appreciate you. Always generous in the chat, Niall. Thank you very much, my man. He said, let's go, Knicks. I'm drinking to you, bud. Appreciate you, Niall. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for your generosity. Julius Franklin, what's up, Julius? Angela Harding, what's up, Angela? AP said this is a back-to-back series here. Yes, but both games are in Washington. Both games are in Washington. Right, so the Knicks will stay overnight, obviously, in Washington. But they'll have a little bit of a reprieve in the sense that they went from Orlando, traveled up to Washington, and they'll at least be able to stay in a hotel for the night, get a little bit comfortable before they play them again. AP said, yeah, he's absolutely right. I also enjoy the 76ers' misery. You know I love to troll them. They thought they won the championship the other day, and they said they're coming for us. Well, there's a lot of teams in their way in the standings before they can catch up to the Knicks, who are third in the East, and the Sixers aren't even in the play-in situation. So like they got some work to do, right? David Haas said, remember we still have the Washington first-round pick in storage. Since the Bridges trade, I have no idea what picks we have anymore. No idea. I don't know what's been swapped. I don't know what's been traded. I don't know what we still have. I don't know what other teams' picks we still have. I guess we have the Washington pick. I do know that pick is protected, because all the picks from other teams that we had were protected. We didn't have any unprotected picks from other teams. I do know that. The Philadelphia 76ers are 11-17. They are a half game behind Chicago for the 10 seed. They're sitting at the 11th seed. They're right now battling out with Brooklyn and Chicago. I think they should focus on that rather than worrying about what the Knicks are doing. All right, here we go. We're back into it. McBride at left corner 3 to start us off. Can't get it to go, but Towns an offensive rebound, and he lays it up and in. That's a good way to start it. Karl-Anthony Towns getting activated. Okay, maybe he just needed a first quarter to warm up. Maybe that's the case. Sarr has it up top, being guarded by Towns. Hands it off to Brogdon. Coming around the screen, puts up a three-point shot, can't get it to go. Good contest from Bridges. And then Achua doing a little too much ball handling after securing the rebound. And he dribbles it out of bounds. Just squeeze that orange and get it to a guard, Achua. Just squeeze that orange, get it to a guard. Be a big man out there. You are not a forward. Be a big man. The Knicks are with Campaign, McBride, Shamet, Towns, and Achua. Interesting lineup. One we obviously haven't seen before, considering Shamet's a new piece of the rotation here. Sarr driving it down on Towns, spins in the lane, puts up a righty floater over Towns, and that's an impressive play right there from the rookie Sarr. Got to give it to him. That's an impressive play. McBride bringing it down. 35-34. McBride has it up top, being guarded by the rookie George. Gets it over to Campaign. It's coming to his left off a Towns screen. Swings it in the corner to Achua. No hesitation, right corner 3. Well short. Towns offensive rebound, though, goes up, gets fouled. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Knicks looking to take their first lead of the game here early in the second quarter. Keenan said, Cat waking up from a long nap. Yeah. Yep. He's starting to get activated here in the second quarter. Mike was right. His first stint back off the bench after sitting in that first quarter. He's looked much more active. Much more active. Sire Love said, to be honest, I don't want to see Philly in the first round. Not scared, just too emotional for a first round matchup. Oh, I definitely don't want to see Philly at all in the playoffs. They're a dirty team. Next thing you know, like Karl Anthony Towns is going to be hurt. Brunson's going to be. They're a dirty team. I don't want anything to do with Philly. Get them out of here. Tell them to go play Cleveland or Boston. They'll probably end up getting swept in the first round regardless of whoever they play. I just don't want to see them. I don't want to have to deal with like, is Embiid going to hurt somebody this time? I don't want to deal with that. So I dropped the microphone again. And Karl Anthony Towns missed that free throw and it's my fault. I made him nervous when I dropped the microphone. My apologies. So it's tied at 35. Towns split the free throws. Sarr has it up top, hands it off to Champagnie. And the Knicks are in a little bit of a switch everything defense right now. Champagnie misses the pull-up three, can't get it to go. Fight for a long rebound. Corey Kispert has it. The Knicks a little slow to the loose balls right now. McBride up top. They throw it down low to Sarr, being guarded by Payne. Reaching in. They throw double team. And good defense from Shaman to come over and get the steal. Bad pass from Sarr. Shaman hit ahead past Achua, and he goes up and poster dunk over Keontae George. Precious Achua. Oh my goodness. What got into you? Hey, just that calm, cool, and collected. Precious? The Knicks bench is going crazy and Precious standing there like I do this. I posterize people. This is what I do. Excellent pass from Landry Shaman in transition. Allowed Precious Achua to just take off, take his 2 steps to the basket, cock that thing back, and throw it down all over the rookie Keontae George. You got to learn, kid. You're not going to go up and contest a grown man like Precious Achua. It's not going to happen. My goodness. My goodness. Achua does knock down his three-point play opportunity. Free throw there. 38-35. The Knicks bench is still reacting. Ariel Hukporti, OG Anunoby, they're all flabbergasted by what they just saw. Sarr has it up top, and the Wizards looking to respond. Brogdon, a right wing three. The Knicks miscommunicate and leave him wide open. Knocks down the right wing three. Here comes Campaign bringing it down. Campaign has it up top, coming to his right off the Town screen. Stopping, leaving it off for McBride. Back to Campaign. They swing it over to Achua in the corner. Mishandles the pass, but he gets it back to McBride. McBride on the right wing. Jab step behind the back. Putting the dribble moves on, and then poked out of bounds by George. MBM, call the police. They get it over to Campaign. Campaign dancing with it up top on the right wing, and they call a carry on Campaign. You rarely see the carry call. You rarely see it, but they call it on Campaign there. Mark said, more of that, please, Precious. I mean, look, that came off of defense. So if the Knicks want to see more of that, they got to start competing more defensively here. Keontae George in the paint. Nice spin move off the defense, and he lays it up and in over Shaman and Campaign. McBride pushing the other way, trying to get some early offense, dancing with it. Now they're going to try and feed Towns down low in the post. McBride gets it over to Towns, being guarded by Sarr. Jab step, driving to his right. Euro steps, puts up a long floater, gets it to go. He's looking for a foul call he didn't get, but you knock down the shot anyway. Tied at 40. The dunk had me so crazy that I was mismanaging the scoreboard there. Tied at 40. Brogdon driving it down, and it's out of bounds off of Brogdon. Knocked out of his hands. Good hands from the Knicks. And they'll be bringing it down. McBride has it up top. Being guarded by George. Driving to his left. Stopping. Leaving it off for Towns. Towns getting activated now. Spins in the paint. They bring a triple team. Stops. Pump fake. Goes up. Draws the foul. And one. And he's hooping on him now. He's fired up. Karl Anthony Towns may have awoken. Welcome to the game, Carl. Better late than never. He took that first quarter off, but now he's reactivated here in the second. Surrounded by three Wizard defenders there. And he got the basket anyway. Surrounded by Champagnie, a veteran, Sarr, a rookie, Keontae George, a rookie, and he took the rookies and the veteran to school. Nice footwork, nice pump fake, nice manipulation. Gets the basket and the foul. Knicks up by 2, trying to take a 3-point lead. And Karl Anthony Towns gives them a 3-point lead. Rattled in and out. Thought it was going to pop out, but it did fall down. Brogdon has it up top. Being guarded by McBride, gets it over to Sarr. Sarr driving to his right on Towns. Stops. Goes up with the righty floater shot. Can't get it to go. Ball knocked loose. Brogdon picks it up. Loses it again. Campaign picks it up. And now he's bringing it down left side of the court. Campaign a dribble pull up three. You could almost see that one coming, and he airballs that thing. Sometimes you just need to be a point guard, Campaign. Sometimes you just need to be a point guard. Brogdon bringing it down, gets it over to Sarr. Sarr up top, gets it over to Kispert. Kispert being guarded by Shamit. Driving to his left off the Sarr screen. Attacking Towns, goes up, gets the lefty finish to go. Towns not wanting to deliver a third foul there. Just went up with his hand straight up. Easy finish for Kispert. Campaign has it on the left wing. Throws it over the top to Towns. Beautiful cross-court pass to Shamit in the corner for three. Can't get it to go. Sarr with the rebound. Here comes Brogdon. Brogdon bringing it down. Hesitation move, driving to his right. Goes right into the chest of McBride and can't get the shot to go. Ball knocked loose by Sarr. Ball is going to go back to the Knicks. Ball is going to stay here with the Wizards. The refs reconvene and change the call. Ball going back to the Wizards. And it was definitely off of Chua there. Definitely off of Chua. Good call. Keith said, this is like the Magic game last night until the Knicks took off. I hope it's not. I hope they take off before halftime. Towns almost came over the steal off the inbounds. Wizards are a significantly worse team than the Magic. McBride accidentally trips up Carrington, gets called for the foul. Foul on the floor. Arterock said, Knicks need to pick up their defense. They do. They do. Definitely. If you want to take a lead in the NBA, it's got to start defensively. It has to start defensively. Keontae George has it up top. Gets it over to Valanciunas. Valanciunas catches, pump fakes, driving to his right, right through Towns, flips it up with the right-handed hook shot. Nothing to do about that. Excellent shot from Valanciunas. Good defense from Towns. Payne pushing the pace the other way. Josh Hart's back into the game. Leaves it out to McBride. A straightaway three for Deuce McBride. Hit his first one, but misses this one. Valanciunas with the rebound. Quick hit ahead to Carrington. Carrington on the right wing, being guarded by Shamit. Coming to his left off the Valanciunas screen. Getting down the lane. Lefty layup shot. Got it to go. And no call on a lot of contact. Should have been a foul there on McBride. Knicks get away with it. Campaign pushing the other way, and he knocks down the floater over Keontae George. Approaching the halfway point here in the second quarter. It's 46-45. Valanciunas up top. Gets it out to Champagnie. Driving to his right off the Valanciunas screen. Driving it down. Kicks it in the corner. Extra nice pass from the Wizards. Kispert a wide open right wing three. Can't get it to go. Campaign bringing it down. Leaves it off for McBride. McBride over to Towns as the trailer. A straightaway three. They don't come out to contest. And Towns comes up short on the three. Here come the Wizards pushing the other way. Keontae George up top. Pocket pass to Champagnie, who loses the handle of the ball. And the ball is going back to the Knicks. Sloppy game. Sloppy game. To be expected. Susan, what's up, Susan? AP said they can't hold the lead. I mean, they're just out there hooping, having fun. They're not playing with a whole lot of force right now. At some point, they're going to put together a 5-6 minute run where they dominate the game. And then all of a sudden, it's a 20-point lead. But until then, we're just kind of waiting on it. Just kind of hanging around, going up and down with the Wizards. At some point, they got to put the clamps on them, though. Brightest Future said it's basketball. It's a basketball game. Lots of runs and lead changes are normal. For sure. For sure. Second night of a back-to-back. Like I said, I'll give them till halftime to build a 10-point lead. But until then, not worried about it. Not worried about it. They have half of the second quarter remaining, and their starters will be subbing in probably after this timeout. They'll be subbing in at some point. David said, switching between the Knicks and the Colorado game. Yeah, college football season's come to an end, and Shedeur Sanders is going to be entering the NBA draft, the NFL draft. Got to keep an eye on what's going on with him. Feels like it's last audition. It feels like his last audition. Hendricks Reyes, what's up, Hendricks? Haven't lost since they rolled the dice. True. Since Trae Young, the Atlanta Hawks, beat the Knicks in the NBA Cup game. Trae Young, infamously, rolled the dice on the Knicks at half court. Knicks are on a 6-game winning streak, trying to make it 7 tonight, and should be making it 8 on Monday night when they replay the Wizards. But until then, I'm not too worried about this game, but I'm not particularly happy or excited about it, right? Right? Mike said, I'm not impressed with this game, seriously. I don't think you should be impressed, Mike. It's the Washington Wizards. Second night of a back-to-back on the road. I'm really just looking for an entertaining game and at some point for them to break it open. But we're not going to find anything new out about this team. You know? Not going to find anything new about this Knicks team. Brunson bringing it down now, who's checked back in. And the Knicks, with their starting 5 unit, back out there. Bridges has it up top, gets it back to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing, driving it down. He's got space. York steps down the lane, leaves it off for Anunoby, goes up, takes contact. No foul call, but he does get the layup to go anyway. Nice cut from OG and nice pass from Brunson. Koulibaly bringing it down, Koulibaly has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off the Valanciunas screen. They go under. Daring Koulibaly to shoot it, but he gets it over to George. Swings it over to Champagnie. Throws it inside to Valanciunas, who's got the size advantage against Bridges. Nice contest from Bridges. Forces the miss from Valanciunas, and here comes Brunson bringing it down. Brunson over to Anunoby in the left corner. No hesitation 3 over Keontae. George can't get it to go. Valanciunas with the rebound. And here comes Koulibaly. Koulibaly on the left wing, dancing with it against Bridges. Coming to his right off the Valanciunas screen. Driving it down in the corner. Carrington wide open right corner 3. Misses, knocks down to 3. And the Knicks miss an easy rotation. Quick hit ahead to Josh Hart, pushing it down. Euro steps down the lane. Gets blocked by Koulibaly. Josh Hart looking for a foul call he doesn't get. And Koulibaly bringing it down. Puts up the floater over Towns, way off. Bad floater attempt from Koulibaly. 47-49. Knicks down by 2. Brunson has it up top. In and out dribble. Leaning in. Kicks it out the last second to Anunoby. Extra pass to Bridges. Bridges dancing with it now. Has it in the post. Against Carrington, the rookie. Leaning in. Stops. Fall away in the paint. Gets a nice easy one. Got to his spot and knocked it down. Mikal Bridges has showed up to play tonight, y'all. Playing good defense. Knocking down his shots as usual. Keontae George up top to Valanciunas. Valanciunas hands it off to Carrington. A pull-up 3. He's feeling it. Can't get that one to go. Fight for the rebound. Champagnie had it. Lost it. Knocks it out of bounds. Good fight from Anunoby to keep it out of his hands. Knicks have to do a better job on the boards, giving up too many offensive rebounds. But at least the ball will go back to the Knicks. Bridges has it up top. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off a Josh Hart screen. Stopping, stepping back. Koulibaly sticking with him. Now driving to his left, leans in. No foul calls. Brunson just lost it. And here comes Carrington. Leaves it off for Champagnie. He lost it, gets it back, and tries to save it out to Carrington. And just a bad transition, fast break opportunity for the Wizards. Just completely mishandled. Ball going back to the Knicks. And the Knicks are pushing the other way. Towns down the court, beats them. As the Wizards just trotted back because they were upset that they messed up that fast break opportunity. And Karl-Anthony Towns gets an easy layup out of it. Knicks back up by 2. And they got about 4 minutes. They got about 4 minutes to break this one open a little bit. Keenan Harris said Mikal's really starting to earn his orange and blue colors. He's consistent, man. If there's one thing Mikal Bridges has been throughout his career, which made his start to the season so weird, is that he's consistent as hell. He is who he is. And it was really upsetting to see him start the year the way he did. It was really concerning. And you're right. He's slowly but surely earned his colors here, man. This kind of becoming one of my favorite players to watch on the team with his consistency. You know he's going to be out there every night. Hasn't missed a game in his NBA career. Kareem Grant's and Knicks, stop playing with your food. You're right. You're right. It's going to be a close game going in at halftime. And they're going to need to really work hard to blow it open in the second half, giving this young team some confidence. Mike, Mike Torres, I've seen your comments a couple of times. I'm just going to let you know. I don't block people for having a different opinion, my man. I could disagree with AP all I want. I would never block him just because I disagree with him. David Haas says, you earn your colors in the playoffs? True. True. But he did say earning. He's in the process of earning. And it starts with consistency in the regular season, and it has to continue in the playoffs in order to truly earn your stripes. You're right about that, David. You're right about that. Sire Love said, every time AP says the Knicks will lose, we win. Let's go, AP. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, look, they're on a 6-game winning streak. They're playing the worst team in the league. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Here we go. We're back into it. 4 minutes to go. Under 4 minutes to go. And coming out of the timeout, Keontae George knocks down a dribble pull-up three. Confident looking shot from the rookie. He is a three-point marksman. And he knocked that one down there. 52-51. Brunson has it up top, coming to his left off a Hart screen. Brunson gets it down to Anunoby, being guarded by George. Leaning in, stops, step back, little fall away, mid-range jumper comes up short, gets his own offensive rebound, leaves it off for Hart in the paint, and the ball knocked loose. And no foul call. Josh Hart looking for a foul call. Keontae George, dribble pull-up three in transition. Way off on that one, out of bounds. Not a good shot from Keontae George. That does take a lot of confidence, though. And then quick hit ahead to Josh Hart, driving it down, gets the layup to go. And the foul. Josh Hart finally draws the foul he's been looking for, and he gets the basket to go along with it. The Wizards coach is very unhappy, saying that the ref, I guess he's saying that the ref gave the ball to the Knicks too early, like didn't allow his defense to sort of, I don't know, get back. I don't know what the Wizards coach is upset about. I would be yelling at my team to get back on defense, but that's just me. Josh Hart does knock down his and-one free throw. Thank you for knocking down your free throws here today, Knicks. 54-52, a 2-point game. Get a stop and a score. Largest lead of the game for the Knicks has been 2 points. Can we just extend it past 2? Keontae George gets it down low to Valanciunas on the post. Backing down Towns. They bring a double team, leans in, kicks it out to Carrington, swing it around. Keontae George on the right wing, back to Valanciunas. Goes under the basket, flips it up and in. Valanciunas using that little chicken wing again. He's getting away with it, and it's working effectively. They kick it out to Anunoby. He sets his feet, fires from three, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. They tip it out. What are you doing, Wizards? And then Josh Hart with the rebound throws the lob to Towns for an easy dunk. But again, the Knicks trading baskets back and forth with the Wizards here. I need y'all to just come up with a defensive stop and then score on the other end. Just come up with a defensive stop here. Keontae George up top coming to his right, stopping, leaning in, cross-court pass. Champagnie, a left wing three, knocks it down. Wizards are playing good basketball right now. And the Knicks will bring it down. Brunson has it up top. Brunson coming to his right off of Josh Hart's screen. They show two, in and out dribble, driving to his left, down the lane, kicks it out. Anunoby, left corner three. He's been missing all game long, and he continues to miss as he misses that one. Carrington with the rebound, he's bringing it down. OG Anunoby's gone into an offensive stupor here, missing a lot of shots these last couple of games. Carrington, a bad dribble pull-up shot, out of bounds off of Champagnie. Ball going back to the Knicks here. And Corey Kispert is trying to urge his team after it was ruled out of bounds off of the Wizards. Ball going back to the Knicks. The Wizards' young players were complaining to the officials, and Corey Kispert has to come off the bench and tell them, just get back on defense. Issues of a young team. Knicks need to take advantage here, man. Come on, Knicks. Take advantage. Come on. Come on. Brunson has it up top, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges dancing with it, coming to his left, has it down in the paint, step back, pump fakes inside the Towns. Towns leans in, and he gets fouled before the shot. Oh, no, 3 seconds on Towns. Okay. S2 Mar 33. No, the Wizards aren't playing good basketball. It's the Knicks playing bad basketball. They are playing bad basketball, but, playing bad basketball, the other team could also be playing bad basketball, and then you would get a whole lot of nothing. Wizards are playing good basketball. Knicks are making it easy for them. Don't get me wrong. The Wizards are playing good basketball. It was a good cross-court skip pass over to an open three. And just like that, Anunoby makes it difficult, comes up with a steal, and he throws it down. Knicks back up by 1, trading baskets with this Wizards team. Koulibaly bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Gets it over to Carrington, catches. The Knicks slow to get off the screen. Back to Koulibaly wide open on the left wing as Anunoby had to come over to help, and he knocks down a 3. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Koulibaly. Gets it over to Towns. On the right wing, high post, being guarded by Sarr. Backing him down, hits Bridges cutting back door, and just Koulibaly just lost track of him completely, and an easy layup for Mikal Bridges. Tied at 60. Brogdon bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Dancing with it up top, coming to his right off the Sarr screen, gets open for a pull-up 3, can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound over to Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Dancing with it, he's going to pull it back out. Wind down the clock. Should be the Knicks' final offensive possession here, trying to get a good shot. Coming to his left off the Town screen. Pulls it back, puts up the 3 over Sarr, straight away. Too long, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Keontae George has it. They have 15 seconds, and they have the advantage here pushing the pace, but Keontae George is going to slow it down. Swings it over to Carrington, back to Keontae George. He said, clear out. I'm going to go one-on-one here against Towns. I don't know if I like that if I'm the Wizards. Kicks it over to Sarr, left corner 3, airballs it, and that's going to be the end of the quarter. And some ugly bad basketball out there from the Knicks. And they go into halftime tied, 60-60. Knicks. You're going to make us wait until the second half before you blow this one open? They're going to make us wait until halftime before they blow this one open. Maybe said Washington is not missing anything. The Knicks aren't really contesting anything either, though. I mean, they're open shots. It's not like the Knicks are making it difficult and the Wizards are, just playing excellent basketball and they're knocking down tough shots. No, they're wide open looks. Right? I said I'd give them till halftime, and boy, did they let me down by really, really going to make me wait until the second half before they have a nice stretch of basketball. The defense has been pretty putrid. No communication, really lackadaisical. Nobody's digging in defensively. Bridges has dug in a little bit every now and again. Anunoby has dug in a little bit every now and again. But outside of that, nobody else is playing defense out there. Josh Hart's not playing. Brunson's not playing. Towns has been horrific defensively tonight. He's been almost a non-factor defensively. The Knicks are almost playing 5-on-4 defensively. Some possessions there. But, I said I would give them the benefit of the doubt until halftime. I wanted a 10-point lead going into halftime. They didn't give me that. Okay. So they better come out in the second half and not allow this Wizards team any breathing room, right? Expect them to come out in the second half, turn the switch on, blow this team open. Worst team in the league, missing Poole, missing Kuzma. Starting 3 rookies out there. I'm expecting them to blow it out. That's it. I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it at that. We'll see when they come out. Omar, what's up, Omar? I'm live at the Knicks Wizards. It's a lot of New York everywhere. I mean, if I was a Wizards fan, I don't know if I'd want to show up for those games, right? All right, let's go through the box score, everybody. Let's go through the box scores. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let me move my water. It's in the way of my mouse. Let's do that. Let's do that. And then we can do that. All right. We can go around the league. We can go through the box score. Thunder Hornets. Thunder killing the Hornets. Knicks Washington, and then no other game is tipped off yet. 8 p.m. for the Bucks Bulls, Suns Warriors, Pistons Nuggets, 76ers Jazz, Mavs Blazers, Kings Lakers. Oh, and the Hawks ended up being the Heat. They were the early game here today on Saturday. Okay. Okay. I'm not really worried about either of these teams. Seth McDonald, what's up, Seth? Trying to do a parlay. What should I place? I don't know. I don't know what the betting lines are here at halftime, but if we go through the box score for the Knicks. Towns has 9 rebounds already. He's going to have to play a lot in the second half. I might go like 15 plus rebounds for Towns. I might go with like a 20, 25, 15 game for Towns. Towns with 16, Bridges with 14, Brunson with 13. Like, if that isn't evident of the fact that no defense is being played by the Knicks, like their 3 go-to guys are all hooping. Bridges is 6 for 8. He's knocked down 2 threes. The 2 shots he's missed have been threes. He's got 14 points. Towns has 16. He's 7 for 9. He really woke up there in that second quarter coming back in. And then you got Jalen Brunson from the start. He kind of put the team on his back when nobody else was really doing anything, and he had 13 points. But outside of that, like Anunoby, 3 for 8. Another pretty poor game from OG Anunoby. Coming into tonight, I said, who do I want to see play well? I want to see Towns play well. I want to see Anunoby play well, and I want to see the bench play well. Because Brunson's been pretty consistent. Josh Hart's been pretty consistent. Bridges has been pretty consistent. We know what we're getting out of those 3 guys. And I don't really need to see them play well. I would just like to see them have a good game in the midst of them not having some great games, right? Towns did pick up 2 fouls, which, you know, slowed him down in that first quarter a little bit. Although he just was not playing in the first quarter at all. Zero Tolerance Bully Kennel. What's up, Zero Tolerance? Said every bum team gets confidence when playing the Knicks. He said, I hate this. I don't agree. I mean, I do agree. I don't disagree, is what I wanted to say. I don't disagree. I forget who said it. Somebody in the chat said it, like, the Knicks always get the other team's A game. Also, when you're a great team, you get the other team's A game. And the thing about that is, if we go through the box scores, I mean, if we go around the league, the only other game that's going on right now is Thunder Hornets. Thunder's up by 18 on the Hornets. Thunder are taking care of business. They took care of business coming out of the game, 28-22, and then 33-24. So they had a 6-point lead, won the second quarter by 9 points, so they had a 15-point lead at halftime. Taking care of business. That's what I said I wanted here. I wanted at least a 10-point lead by halftime, and the Knicks didn't get it. Instead, they're tied at halftime. So now we're going to start getting on them a little bit. Kenohara said Towns has been ridiculously efficient as a Knick, but he's also gone into a foul trouble the last 2 or 3 games, which has sort of mired some of his production, right? Not worried about it, but I would like to see him have like a good explosive game, and it's been a while since he's had one. Yeah, I said we hit everything but our threes. Yes, let's go through it. Let's go through it in depth, right? So we went through the player side. Everyone playing pretty poorly outside of Bridges, Brunson, and Towns. Achua did have the big dunk, which was nice. But the defense was solid, +6 for McBride, +8 for Achua. Everyone else is either neutral or in the negative. As for the Wizards, Shane Penny has 12 points. Doesn't feel like it, but he does. He's knocked down a lot of layups. He's picking up a lot of loose balls that the Knicks are not getting rebounds for, and he's laying them up and in. Knicks have to put a body on the guy. He does have 5 rebounds, too. Brogdon's been pretty off. Bilal Coulibaly's 3 for 7. Okay. Solid. 4 and 4. Coulibaly's kind of controlling the game a little bit for them. Sarr's got 7. Okay. But Carrington with 11. 5 for 7. They're not, I don't know if they've read the scouting report. Carrington really likes to get to the mid-range. You know, like maybe contest him a little bit harder, force him towards the basket where he's not been a great finisher at the basket. And then off the bench, they got some solid production. Valanciunas was 6, the old veteran, 6 and 5, solid. I've been calling Keontae George. That's the Utah kid. Keyshawn George. Here in Washington. 8 points, knocked down 2 threes. He looked confident out there. I mean, he's taking them. So. And then Kispert, a veteran as well, 4 points. 0 for 3 from 3. The Wizards left some points on the table. Overall, they're 8 for 20 from 3 on pretty much open looks. Like, the Knicks are just not guarding them. If the Wizards move the ball around even just a little bit, they're going to get an open look from 3. And they're 8 for 20 overall. 8 for 20 from 3. 25 for 41 from the field. That's 51%. That's solid. They aren't taking any free throws. They're a young team. Young teams don't get to the foul line. But 51% from the field is just like they're not playing defense. Keenan said, I was wondering when Keontae George got traded. You just can't have 2 kids whose name starts with K and their last name is George and then expect me to not mix it up every now and again. Keontae George is the more famous one. I mean, he's in his 2nd year versus Keyshawn George here is a rookie. Omar said, Knicks fans have taken over the building. I love it. Knicks fans are everywhere, man. They're everywhere. AP said the entire country hates New York City. Yeah. I mean, we're coastal elites. I get it. Overall, the Knicks, from three-point range, not good. 4 for 17. They continue to misfire from three-point range. They have not had a very good, very explosive three-point shooting game for a while. Thankfully, they've been playing some pretty poor competition, but this is like the middle. This is almost smack dab in the middle of the season. This is game 32. This is game 32. So we're approaching the 41-game halfway point, right, next month. So right smack dab in the middle of the season, and, you know, legs are getting a little bit tired. Mentally, physically, you're wearing down a little bit. The season's starting to beat down on you. And you're kind of seeing it with three-point shooting across the league. Every now and again, you'll see an explosive three-point shooting night from a team. But overall, across the league, guys are just not making threes, right? Most evident in the Celtics, who are one of the best three-point shooting teams in the league. They definitely shoot the most. They've had games where they've hit 4 or 5 threes in a game, and it's like, nope, that's, you know. The Knicks, again, thankfully have been playing some pretty bad teams, and so they're able to win regardless of their shooting, like they did last night in Orlando, like they probably will here tonight against the Wizards. But part of the reason why I wanted to see Towns and Anunoby get off is that oftentimes when they have really good offensive games, it coincides with good three-point shooting from them. And that just has not been the case so far. Anunoby 0 for 3 from three-point range, and Towns 0 for 1 from three-point range. Solo said, I really wish there was a way to do away with back-to-back games completely. I don't know if we have to. Back-to-back games are fine. It's the traveling. The traveling that sucks, right? I kind of like back-to-back games. I like watching basketball. I like watching basketball, right? So the more basketball I get to watch, I get it. AP said, Wemby was hanging out in Washington Square Park yesterday playing chess with the locals. Maybe he's a future Knick. I doubt it. He would never leave the... Also, let me get this ad off the screen. My bad, y'all. Ford, get out of here. No one asked you. Yeah, I don't think he's ever going to leave Utah. I don't think he's ever going to leave San Antonio. I think he's a lifer. I think he's a lifer. I really do. Yak said, we have more good games shooting threes than bad games by a lot. We do. We do. It's just been the last couple of games, they haven't really knocked down the three with consistency. And I want to see an explosive game. I want to see like an 18-made three-point night game, right? A 15 three-point make night. And we just haven't gotten that in a while. That's all I want to see. I just want to be reminded of what it's like to watch. You know what I mean? I'm not worried about it. I'm not saying like, ooh, the Knicks have a problem. I'm just saying I would like to see it. I would like to see it, that's all. Right? Same way with like, I'm not worried about Anunoby's play. I'm not worried about Towns' play. But I would like to see them have a good game because I feel like it's been a couple of games now since we've seen them play really well. And I'd like to see them go off and have a really good game. Yak said, the threes go in the second half when we win by 12. I hope. I also hope it's a little bit more than 12. But the Wizards are playing pretty well. The Knicks have not showed up to play defensively at all, giving this Wizards team some confidence. So they'll probably come out ready to go in the second half, knocking down shots. And they're going to be in for a little bit of a battle there. El Tigre, what's up, El Tigre? How is this tied against the worst team in the league? If you want the reasons, or as some people would like to call it, excuses, the reason is it's the second night, excuse me, it's the second night of a back-to-back where both games are on the road. So you traveled down to Orlando, then you traveled up to Washington, second night of a back-to-back, and then the first game you played against Orlando is against one of the most physical and aggressive teams in the league, and you played a very physical and aggressive game, which, could wear on you. Coming into tonight, also playing a Wizards team where you came in and you just didn't have the energy and the focus and the mentality to come out and stomp down on the opponent, and the Wizards gained some confidence, knocked down some shots. So that's how you end up tied against the Wizards at halftime in a game where I think we all would like to see a blowout at some point, right? Nick Yak said, we had open shots and took them. We can't complain. We have to take them. For sure. There were a couple of shots that I felt like the Knicks turned down that I would like to see them take more from three-point range. One of them was from Bridges, where he hesitated on the right wing three. And it's like, now he's feeling it tonight. He's 2 for 4 from three, 6 for 8 overall for 14 points in that first half. Like, take that shot, no hesitation. And instead, on that possession, that possession just sticks out to me, but there was a couple of those like that. He gave it back to Brunson. Brunson ended up going one-on-one and took a contested mid-range jumper. And it's like, sure, we could live with those because Brunson knocks those kinds of shots down with regularity. But, when you had an open shot there on the wing from three, like, just take it. Don't have a conscience with that kind of shot, especially against this Wizards team. It's all right. Start of the second half now. Let's get to it. AP said, why would he never leave the Spurs? Greg Popovich doesn't have much time left in basketball. Greg Popovich isn't coaching the team now, and he seems pretty happy with what's going on. I think that organization is set up to do really well once Greg Popovich ends up leaving. I think he's sort of like groomed multiple successors, because I feel like he's been ready to retire for years since he's come in. But never say never. Anything could happen. The Knicks almost turned it over. Brunson has to hustle into the backcourt to save it from going out of bounds. Good defense from Coulibaly. Brunson bringing it down now, attacking off the high screen, puts up the floater, can't get it to go. No foul call either as Brunson hits the floor yet again. Here comes Coulibaly and the Wizards pushing it down. It's a 5-on-4. It leaves it off Coulibaly up top. Beautiful bullet pass down low to a wide open Champagnie who snuck behind the defense. Again, like I said, it was 5-on-4 because Brunson hit the floor. Hit the deck on the other end. And Josh Hart has it up top. Gets it over to Anunoby. Driving it down to his right, putting his head down, attacking, gets blocked from behind by Sarr. And that's just not respecting your opponent there. That's just not respecting your opponent. El Tigre became a member. Oh my goodness, El Tigre, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. Thank you, El Tigre. Your generosity is too much. Too much tonight, guys. Towns has it up top, fakes the handoff, driving it down, and he goes up and throws a right-handed hammer over Sarr. Made a business decision, got out of the way. Towns is up to 18 points and 9 rebounds. Koulibaly has it up top. They swing it over to Sarr. Sarr hands it back off to Koulibaly. Up top, being chased by Anunoby. Coming to his right, stops, pump fake. Up top to Carrington. Swings it over to Brogdon, who loses his balance. And now gets it over to Sarr. Catches. One dribble to his left. Puts it up at the shot after the shot clock expired. No shot. Didn't go in anyway. Ball going back to the Knicks. El Tigre said, I wanted that chef hat next to my name. I appreciate you, El Tigre. You deserve it. You deserve it, man. Bridges has it up top, gets it over to Josh Hart. Josh Hart hits Brunson, come back door. Beautiful pass from Josh Hart, my goodness. Second to hit his hand, he knew I'm going to hit Brunson, come back door. Koulibaly leaves it off for Sarr, straightaway three. This time he knocks it down, had all the time in the world, all the time in the shot clock, set his feet, fired, knocked it down over Towns, who almost dared him to shoot it. And he made him pay. Yvette, what's up, Yvette? Brunson has it up top, gets it over to Hart. Hart hands it off to Brunson. Champagne switches onto him. Brunson's going to look to dance and exploit. Double cross to his right, spins in the paint, puts up the lefty floater, gets it to go nothing but net. That is a go-to Brunson move. If you give him that, he's going to knock it down all night long. Carrington bringing it down, has it up top, being guarded by Brunson. Gets it over to Sarr. Sarr up top, being guarded by Towns. Dancing with it. Fakes the handoff. Good defense from Hart. Gets it out to Koulibaly. Driving to his right. Putting his head down. Scoop layup with the right hand. High off glass over Towns. Gets it to go. And again, Karl-Anthony Towns is not intimidating anybody down there. Not a single person has been intimidated by him. Brunson gets down the lane. Kicks it out to Josh Hart in the left wing for three. Too long, can't get it to go. Champagne with the rebound. Here comes Carrington. Carrington back to Champagne. Gets it over to Sarr on the left wing, driving to his right, spinning to his left, fall away jumper over Towns. Too short, can't get it to go, but Champagne right there. Another offensive rebound and put back for Champagne. He's quietly dominated the game. Quietly dominated the game, Champagne has. Brunson on the left wing, bringing it up top. Gets it over to Brunson. Feeds it down low to Towns. Spins. Nice drop step and lefty layup from Karl-Anthony Towns. Looking for a foul call he doesn't get. Every possession, the Knicks are looking for a foul call. Just play basketball right now, Knicks. Brogdon in the left corner, being guarded by Anunoby. Jab step, driving under the basket. Stops, pump fakes, gets caught under the basket. Kicks out to Sarr. He's feeling it, left corner three. Too short, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Josh Hart on the left wing, gets it over to Bridges. Bridges, jab step, puts up a left corner three. Comes up well short. Bridges saying he got hit on the arm. No foul call. Here comes Carrington bringing it down. And again, the Knicks complaining after every possession, and the Knicks don't communicate. Brogdon ends up with a wide open left wing three in transition, all the time in the world to fire away, and he knocks it down 72-68. And Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Koulibaly. Brunson coming to his right off of Josh Hart screen. Hesitation move, steps back, pulling it all the way back out. Pump fake, Sarr goes flying right into Brunson as he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. I believe he stepped in, so it should be 2 free throws instead of 3. Sire Love says, the tax in San Antonio compared to New York. I think the taxes thing is just way overblown in the NBA. Obviously, it matters, and it probably does come up in decision-making, but I would suspect that it's far low on the totem pole. Brunson at the foul line for two free throws, I assume. Knocks down the first one. AP said they don't look interested tonight. No, they don't. No, they don't. I suspected some disinterest from the Knicks, but this has been brutal. This has been too much disinterest. Like, you're going to mess around and make this a competitive game in the fourth quarter when it shouldn't be. Brunson goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. He has yet to miss a free throw tonight, which is a good sign. Brunson's been a little iffy at the foul line the last couple of weeks. He's been perfect tonight. Koulibaly on the left wing, coming to his right off a Sarr screen. And Koulibaly with a little bit of a pep in the step. This is what happens when you give a young team confidence. Anunoby goes for the steal, back to Sarr, inside pass, Champagne, another easy layup. And another terrible defensive possession from the Knicks. Sure, they're keeping pace with the Wizards scoring-wise. The offense looks pretty fine. The defense has been horrific tonight. Brunson driving to his left on Brogdon, backing him down, leans in, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Josh Hart in the paint, hop step, gets the nice layup from Josh Hart, creating space for himself. And again, it's not the offense. Doug Fresh, what's up, Doug? Brogdon has it up top being guarded by Bridges. And hits Koulibaly, cutting to the basket for a wide open two-handed dunk. And why is Brunson guarding Koulibaly, by the way? Why? Brunson has it up top, steps back, right wing three, over the contest, knocks it down, nothing but net. And Brunson is hooping. He's hooping here in this third quarter, but the defense has not shown up at all tonight. Sarr has it, hands it off to Brogdon. He dribbles into a pull-up right wing three, and he knocks it down because Anunoby doesn't close out hard enough to him. Josh Hart pushing the pace, ball knocked out of his hands. It's loose. Brogdon picks it up, and then threw the pass too far, head of Koulibaly, and it goes out of bounds. Are we going to get a timeout here from the Knicks and Tom Thibodeau? Tom Thibodeau has to be disgusted with what he's watching defensively. This is a horrific defensive performance from the Knicks. They're worst of the season. Kay Hayes said OG needs to come out, put pressures in. Yeah, I think OG needs to come out. OG needs to come out. Something needs to happen with OG. I would suspect something's bothering him to some degree. I'm not saying it's a big injury or anything, but like I would sit him down for maybe like 2 games or something. Just give him a little bit of a rest break. Better to do it now than to wait until he has to be out for like 2 weeks. Just sit him out for like a game or 2. Maybe sit him out the next Wizards game or something. You should be able to beat the Wizards without Anunoby. I mean, you're practically playing tonight's game without Anunoby. Something's going on with him. He's been missing wide open shots. He is wearing that tape around his elbow again, which is horrifying. I never even wanted to bring it up. It's horrifying to see the fact that he's wearing that damn tape around his elbow again, the same way he did last season before he went out for like a month with the bone spurs in his elbow. But I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's just some fatigue setting in. I don't care if it's just needs to get his mind right. I don't care what it is. Give him a game off. Give him 2 games off. You just gotta make sure everybody's right. AB said you can see it. Yeah, something's been up. Something's been up with him. Keenar said, "Oh no, tape on the elbow." He's been wearing it for like 2 weeks now, and he also wore it the same game. He wore it for about 2 to 3 weeks now, almost a month. I feel like he's been wearing it. But he also wore it for the Toronto game where he went 11 for 11 and couldn't miss. So a lot of people were like, maybe it's a whole lot of nothing, which is why I didn't want to bring it up. But I'm just saying, since that Toronto game, the Spurs game, the Orlando game, and then here tonight, that's 3 games in a row of just pretty piss poor play from OG overall. Now, it could just be a locked-in thing. He's not really all that locked in. Nobody is tonight. Nobody is. Outside of like Brunson and Bridges in the first quarter, whole lot of nothing going on from our Knicks, right? But if it's fatigue, which is all I hope it is, just sit him out for a game or 2. No big deal. No big deal. Angela Harding said, "Come on, Knicks, keep moving and put those shots in the basket." Basketball can be simple. The Knicks are making it a little bit difficult by putting themselves behind the 8 ball here. Doug Fresh said, "We just have to learn how to enjoy the game. It's not easy games. There are NBA players, not easy, yo." Yeah, which is why I said I'll give them till halftime. They are the supremely more talented team. This is the worst team in the league, the Wizards. They are also missing their 2 best players in Kuzma and Jordan Poole. And the Knicks, trailing by 4 is not where you should be when you are that much better of a team. Not saying they should be blowing them out by 30, but trailing by 4 halfway through the third quarter is not what you need. Brunson bringing it down, pump fake, leans in, draws the foul, gets the shot to go down anyway, and Brunson has really been the only saving grace for the Knicks here tonight. Yet again, the same way he was for majority of Orlando. Karen reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Yes, if you're in the stream right now and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit the like button. I will continue to say it because it just needs to be said. And I'm sorry if it gets annoying. I really am. But it is the best way to support the stream. It is the best way to support the stream. It just helps spread the stream out to more people. It helps an insane amount. Thank you to everybody who already has, and thank you to everybody who will. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Brunson does knock down his and one free throw. Under 6 minutes to go. Valanciunas has it up top, and now the Knicks are locking in defensively a little bit. Koulibaly in the paint, shoves off of Brunson, no foul call. Towns with the rebound. Brunson also flopped a little bit there, but Koulibaly thankfully misses the little floater. Josh Hart bringing it down, has it up top. Inside pass to Anunoby. He was getting real physical and aggressive here. That's what we want to see. The Knicks swing it around. Bridges, no hesitation, left corner three, knocks it down. That's what we want to see. And the Knicks seem to be. You can tell that they're a little bit more locked in here. Blow this one open, Knicks. Carrington driving it down, leaves it off for Valanciunas in the paint. Stops, leans in, flips it up, gets it to go over Anunoby and Towns. Get more locked in defensively here, Knicks. Start to blow this one open. Brunson bringing it down, dancing with it on the right wing. Brunson throws it over the top to Towns, being guarded by Kispert. Inside the Josh Hart, swings it out. Bridges, another left corner three. Comes up short, long rebound. Bridges able to get it. Flips it up at the basket, but he draws the foul on George. So he's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. Chi-Chi said, we definitely need to get Valanciunas at all costs. Chi-Chi, brother, there's a reason why he's on the Wizards, and nobody has gone out to trade for him. There is a reason, Chi-Chi. That man has not played defense in about 4 years. He would not be playing over Precious Achiuwa. Or Jericho Sims, for that matter. And he would not be playing over Mitchell Robinson when he came back healthy. No competitive teams want anything to do with Precious Achiuwa, man. Not Precious Achiuwa, Jonas Valanciunas. A lot of teams would like Precious Achiuwa. Bridges knocks down his first free throw. Why is my scoreboard so off? Oh, I gave 3 points to the wrong side. Excuse my scoreboard. My goodness, it's so off. It is 81 to 83. There we go. Bub Carrington has it up top, driving it down, leaves it off for Valanciunas again. They show double team. Valanciunas kicks it out up top. Koulibaly, wide open straightaway three, knocks it down. And the Knicks' rotations are just so slow. They're so slow. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Koulibaly. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen, on the left wing. Dancing with it. Quick crossover to his left, driving it down, leans in, puts up another floater, gets it to go again. And what is Brunson up to? What is Brunson even up to? He is hooping on these guys, man. Valanciunas hands it off to Koulibaly, dancing with it. Why is Brunson guarding Koulibaly all night? What is this? Up top, Carrington catches, pump fake, driving it down, foul line. Puts it up, but they call Carrington with the travel. Off the pump fake from McBride. AP said, well, the Wizards are not missing our shots. They are knocking down shots here tonight. Not normally a very good shooting team. Knocking down shots tonight. Brunson, a dribble pull up left doing three. Can't get down when to go. Valanciunas with the rebound. Here comes Bub Carrington, bringing it down. Carrington hands it off. George, a straightaway three. Keontae George. I did it again. Kaishan George knocks down another three. 87-85. AP, they refuse to miss tonight. But the Knicks are making it very easy for them. Achiuwa has it up top, hands it off to Bridges. Almost lost it. Bridges has it. Coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. Dancing with it. Stops in the mid-range. Leaves it off to Achiuwa. Achiuwa driving to his right. Stops. Turns. Pivots. Pump fake. Leans in. Flips it up with the right hand. Comes up short. Good defense from Valanciunas. Here comes Carrington. Carrington bringing it down. 3:20 to go. Carrington up top. Being guarded by McBride. Gets it out. Kispert crosses over to his right. Anunoby gets lost. Kispert, a pull-up three. Comes up short. Hits the front of the rim. Almost bounced in, but it didn't. Achiuwa with the rebound. Here comes Brunson. Brunson up top, coming to his left off the Achiuwa screen. Stops, pass fake, gets it out. Anunoby up top, driving to his left, putting his head down. Kicks it out to Brunson. Brunson, a pull-up three, off the catch. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Achiuwa chases down the long rebound, gets it out to Brunson. Brunson, over to Bridges, right corner. Pump fakes, blows by the defense. But they call a travel on Bridges. Same travel they called on Carrington. Under 3 minutes to go. Susan said, wow, traveling has been a popular call. Yep. And Knicks are still in a shootout with the Wizards. Come on, Knicks. Come on. Really? Really? Big task. I have a feeling that in the fourth quarter, the Knicks will pull away. I mean, they should. They should. They should be pulling away now. They should have been pulling away in the second quarter. But they gave this Wizards team confidence, and now you're in a shootout with them. Mostly remaining in a shootout with them because they're just not playing defense. But also the Wizards have confidence now, and you're seeing it. Kaishan George pulling up from three. Koulibaly knocking down threes with consistency. And it's like, this is the bed you made. Now they have to lie in. Now they have to lie in it. David Haas said, long wind's been killing us all season. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Yeah. AP said, Knicks are losing this game. Nothing is going their way here. We'll see. We'll see. Listen, bad teams find ways to lose. Bad teams find ways to lose. Right? AP, I know you got Knicks trauma, but I know you also know what it's like to be a bad team. And it doesn't matter how good you play, you always find a way to lose it at the end. I don't think tonight's going to be any different. Charlie said, Knicks leading by 10 and now they're trailing by 2? The Knicks were never leading by 10, Charlie. They were, I think their largest lead of the game has been 2. Have the Knicks led by 4 tonight? I don't think so. Namar, what's up, Namar? Knicks got to win this game. I mean, they have to win every game. Right? The mentality is that they have to win every game. AB said confidence is a real thing. Washington has the confidence. They do. The Knicks allowed them to garner that confidence. They absolutely did allow them to garner that confidence. Doug Fresh said we have to do better than this period. Yeah, look, I said I gave them till halftime. And instead of building some sort of lead or momentum going into halftime, it was tied at 60. And Washington came out with some confidence. And still, 87-85, 2-point game. They have to do better than this. I said I'll give them till halftime. We're now towards the end of the third quarter here. And yet it's still a close game. So, Yak said about time they start calling traveling. We won't see another travel call, Yak, for like 10 games. It's just the way the league is sometimes. You know? Sometimes they call it and you're like, hey, look, they're finally calling it. And then they won't call it again forever. Kierspert has it, driving it down, pump fakes on McBride, and he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. McBride went for the pump fake. Gigi said, didn't the Wizards best a good team like 2 days ago? They allowed them to be in the game and ended up losing on a last shot. Did they? Dwayne Freddie Hubbard. What's up, Dwayne? The defense has been putrid. It's been awful, Dwayne. It's been awful defense tonight. Kispert at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first one. The Wizards beat somebody good last couple of days. Let me just see. They beat Charlotte. They beat Denver. Kispert goes 2 for 2 at the foul line. That was the good team they beat. They beat Denver about like a week and a half ago. Brunson has it up top. Being guarded by Carrington. They swing it around. Bridges right corner 3 this time. In and out, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Champagny has it. Here comes Corey Kispert. Kispert bringing it down right wing, being guarded by Anunoby. Gets it over to Valanciunas. Kispert cuts back door on Anunoby, and he gets the layup over Brunson. And Anunoby's getting picked on right now. Like, get Anunoby out of the game. I know we love Anunoby. But he's not helping us tonight. Get Landry Shamet out there or something. Brunson driving it down on Kaishan George. Valanciunas switches onto him. Brunson's going to look to a dance. And they call an offensive foul and pressures Achua. Fellas, what are you doing out there? AB said, you know why the Knicks are going to lose this game? Because I decided to watch them on TV today. So it's your fault, AP. It's your fault. Nah, I think they'll be fine. It's just ugly, and it's not what you want to see. Valanciunas has it up top. Pump fakes, driving it down, loses it. Anunoby picks it up. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. 3-on-3. Brunson driving it in. Stops, leaves it out. McBride wide open right wing 3 in transition. Can't get it to go. Carrington with the rebound. Knicks are generating good open looks, and they're not knocking any of them down. Carrington has it up top. Knicks trailing by 6, 91-85. Carrington driving it down. Stops, pull-up jumper, gets it to go. Knicks down by 8 points, and another timeout from Tom Thibodeau And you just got to start making some subs, Tom. You got to start making some subs. When things aren't working, pull guys out, put other guys in. Where is Shamit? Right? Where is Shamit? Where's Jericho Sims? Put in a young guy. Tonight's the kind of night where your team clearly didn't have it. They didn't come out with the right mentality. You got to go to some of the young guys and they're like, tonight's your night. You need to make it happen. But Tom Thibodeau's just not that kind of coach. He's just not that kind of coach. And these are the kind of games where he's just going to be like, well, I'm going to leave my starters out there because they're the best players. It's like, no, man. Now, sometimes you need an Energizer Bunny out there. Throw Shamit in. Maybe throw Kolek out there. Not saying they're going to help, but if you have them out there for 2 to 3 minutes, what's the difference in having, McBride or Anunoby out there, considering they're missing all these shots? El Tigre said, stubborn coach, man, I can't stand it. Look, majority of the time, 95% of the time, it's great. It's great. The 5% of the time, like tonight, not great. Not great. Knicks are 2 for 9 from 3 in the quarter, while the Wizards are 5 for 7. There's your difference. Zero Tolerance Bully said this is another Utah moment. That's a good point, Zero. It's a good point, Zero Tolerance. It's a good point. Knicks lost the game to Utah. I mean, the excuses in that was it was a West Coast road trip. It was a game in altitude. They were away at Utah. It was a tough one, yada, yada, yada. Shots didn't go down. It was still early in the season when they weren't playing all that well. All of the excuses went flying. Not a whole lot of excuses here. Second night of a back-to-back, but they're just not playing defense at all. This is all on them at this point. Brunson on the left wing. I let my timer tick down, excuse me. Over to Anunoby, driving it down. Misses another layup. He went right into the chest of Valanciunas, and he just blows the layup. Kisper to dribble pull-up 3, knocks it down, and now the Knicks are down by 11. Knicks should be embarrassed. Todd Clark said, calling for Sims? Check yourself, Chevy. You need energy. You need somebody out there. Need somebody out there. Right? Brunson coming to his left off the Achua screen. Stopping. On the left wing. Stops. Spins. Driving it down. Flips it up at the basket. Gets it to go and one. Brunson has been the only guy doing anything tonight. 47 seconds to go. Angela Harding said, what's going on here? Why are they still on 85? Because nobody has come to play outside of Brunson. Nobody has come to play. Ronnie Saunders, what's up, Ronnie? Greater later is here, have no fear. Let's hope, Ronnie, let's hope. They got a whole 12 minutes of basketball to go after this quarter ends. Whole 12 minutes of basketball. But the Wizards are running out there with a ton of confidence. Brunson knocks down his and one free throw. He's been perfect from the line, 8 for 8. Raul Ince, what's up, Raul? Take it easy. Depends how the Knicks come out in that fourth quarter. Kaishan George has it up top, gets it over to Valanciunas. Hands it off to Carrington. Off the handoff, a pull-up 3. Hits the side of the backboard, way off. Bridges with the rebound. And then he gets it stolen by Champagnie. Champagnie driving it down against Bridges. Lefty layup gets it to go. My goodness, Knicks. You are just allowing this team to just beat you up. Really. Chi-Chi said, I kept telling people Atkinson was the coach for the Knicks. We'll see. We'll see. Atkinson's a very good coach. I also really liked Atkinson. Tom Thibodeau's won Coach of the Year, and he's led us to the playoffs multiple times. We'll see what Atkinson does with this Cavs team. How far they can go in the playoffs. Brunson dancing with it, crosses over to his left on Champagnie, drives it down, puts up another floater, gets another basket. Again, nobody's doing anything outside of Brunson, man. And then the Wizards don't even get a shot off to end the quarter. But it's 98-90, down 8. Kay Hazy said, the no stops are killing me. Yeah, the defense has been putrid. Look, the offense is fine. The offense is fine. But nobody is playing defensively right now. Whether it's Achua or Towns, there's been no interior defense, which is why I'm calling for Jericho Sims. He would play defense down in the paint. He would. But even between Anunoby and Bridges, like, what kind of perimeter defense has we had tonight? It's been non-existent. They're getting open looks from the perimeter all night long. The rotations have been terrible. The communication has been putrid, and the defense overall has been bad. And that's the reason they find themselves down 8 right now to the Wizards. Mike Marr, what's up, Mike? Big task. Come on, Knicks, lock down in the fourth quarter. Got 12 minutes of basketball to pull this one out and not make yourselves a laughingstock of the NBA by losing to the Wizards while you're on a 6-game winning streak. Right? Let's not do this. Let's not do this tonight. I need some more water. These Knicks they're getting me upset. They're hurting my feelings. I said I'd give them till halftime. I gave them leeway. That's the thing that gets me upset. I gave them leeway coming into tonight. And yet they're taking advantage of my generosity. By being down 8 points going into the fourth quarter. What are you doing? What are you doing? Common Sense Health, what's up, Common Sense? B Will, what's up, B Will? B Will, so this is why you have to use your bench, especially on back-to-backs. I mean, look. Starters, they're not even playing with any ferocity. Like, it's not like they're trying, but they're tired and their steps slow. They're just not even trying out there. They're not. They're not. You know, I would put out there somebody like Jericho Sims to play defense. Somebody to actually play defense. Like, I'd put him out there and I'd be like, boy, you better go play. Better go play, kid. Play like your life depends on it. Todd Clark said, putrid, pulling out the thesaurus words for sucky. Ronnie Saunders says, Deuce coming? Somebody's got to help. Somebody's got to help. Yak said, just play Precious instead of Bridges for a few minutes with the starters. They have had Precious out there with Towns, and it's not working. They have him out there now. Anunoby's been the issue defensively. Anunoby's just walking around out there. I know Anunoby is, an all-NBA level defender, but tonight he don't have it. Tonight he does not have it at all. He's been terrible. He's been terrible, both offensively and defensively. Usually when he has a bad offensive game, I can at least say, hey, he brought it defensively like he usually does. He has not brought it defensively tonight. I don't want to see Anunoby here in the fourth quarter. I don't. I really don't. Brogdon, pump fakes, driving it down, leans in, puts up the floater, and Bridges is saying he jumped right into me. Bridges is upset at the foul call, saying he leaned and jumped right into me. I was getting out of the way. Let's see it. Yeah, he did jump into him. Either way, Brogdon's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Brogdon knocks down both of his free throws. And Al Brunson will bring it down. Over to Bridges. Bridges up top, back to Brunson. Brunson on the left wing. Swings through to his left, attacking Brogdon. Puts up the floater off glass, gets it to go. And Brunson has been the only guy doing anything tonight. Brogdon gets it over to Valanciunas up top. Valanciunas gets it over to Brogdon, driving to his left, putting his head down, pocket pass to Valanciunas, catches, pump fake, leans in, goes under the basket, kicks it out in the corner to nobody. Josh Hart picks it off and gets it over to Bridges. Bridges bringing it down, a transition pull-up 3 on the right wing. Can't get it to go. Achua tips it out. Brunson, a left wing 3 off the offensive rebound, and he knocks it down. Again, nobody has anything going outside of Jalen Brunson. But geez Louise, guys. Bridges, help out. Brunson's up to 37 points here. Brogdon has it up top. Gets it over to Valanciunas, hands it off to Brogdon. Brogdon dancing with it. Quick crossover to his left, driving it down. Blocked by Towns. Achua with the rebound. Okay, the defense is showing up. Brunson bringing it down. Is he feeling it? Crosses over. Quick crossover again to his right. Going under the basket. Tries to go reverse. Gets blocked by Valanciunas. Come on. Come on, Brunson. Brogdon steps back and then kicks it out to nobody. Bad process from Brogdon. Ronnie Saunders says, here we come defense. The Knicks are going to win this game. They have to play some level of defense at some point, right? Some level of defense. Sorry, Love said, what's OG's minutes? OG right now is sitting at 30 minutes. McBride has it up top. gets it over to Achua. Achua coming to his left, gets it over to Hart. Hart coming to his right. Knicks out on the perimeter. They throw it down inside the Towns. Catches, one-legged fall away in the paint. Too long, can't get it to go. Bad shot from Towns. I don't like it. Valanciunas with the rebound. He's bringing it down. Valanciunas has it up top, hands it off to Brogdon. Coming to his left, driving it down against Achua. Leans in, kicks it out to nobody. Bridges with the steal. Home run pass to Josh Hart. Bad pass from Bridges. Corey Kispert got back on defense and got the steal. Corey Kispert dribbling it down. Pump fake. Wanted to shoot that shot, but they swing it over to George. George on the right wing, driving to his left. Off the screen, puts up the three. Airballs it. Ball going back to the Knicks. Defense starting to show up for the Knicks here. Defense is starting to show up for the Knicks here. Josh Hart on the left wing. Up top to Towns. Towns calling for a screen. No one comes to set it. Now Bridges comes to set it. Towns crosses over. Champagnie hits the floor, and Towns knocks down the three. Okay. Okay. And a timeout from the Wizards. 9:30 to go. 9:30 to go. Just like that, it's back to a 2-point game, but like, they made us wait until the fourth quarter for them to actually play defense. Gross. Gross. Karl-Anthony Towns. Like he's a point guard out there. Like he's a point guard out there coming to his right with Champagnie guarding him and then pulling it back to his left for a three. Can it get any more New York than that? Can it get in any more New York than faking to your right as a 7-footer between the legs, crossover, snatch back to your left for the pull-up three? 9:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. Knicks opened the quarter down by 8. Now it's a 2-point game. They're starting to play some defense, make the shots difficult, forcing them out on the perimeter, not giving them anything easy. K. Hazy said, I was waiting for that three from Towns. I'm saying, can somebody outside of Jalen Brunson show up tonight? Mikal Bridges had a pretty good first half with 14 points, but like, you got to continue it. There's another half, you know? At least he's taking shots. Alyssa Lester, what's up, Alyssa? Go Knicks will win. They've had to put in some extra work here in the fourth quarter when it should have been an easy win. But look, a win is a win. I'm not going to be happy with it. I'll be happy with the result, but not the process. I'll be happy with the result, but not the process. Mike Mars said, Tibbs has to develop that bench. We're not going to pass the second round in the playoffs. What bench, brother? What bench? There is no bench. McBride plays a decent amount. Campaign has been pretty bad the last couple of games. Precious Achiuwa is a whole lot of like, sometimes he's good and sometimes he's terrible. You know, Landry Shamet just came back from the dislocated shoulder. What bench, brother? What bench? You know, that is the cost of, you know, moving all the assets for Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges in the offseason. Like, you stripped the depth. You know, it's part of the reason why they made those moves, because you got guys on long-term contracts who are young, in their prime, or approaching their prime, that you can continue to build the bench out. It's easier to build the bench than to find superstar players. Right? That is the mindset. Mike Mars said, well, whose fault is that? Well, listen, dog. Did you want Karl-Anthony Towns and Mikal Bridges on your team or not? Like, there's a cost to doing business. The cost was depth. It's not this season or bust. They have multiple seasons to build out the bench. It is the easiest part of building a team, is building out the bench. It is the easiest part. The hardest part, the Knicks just did. They acquired superstar players. You're not creating a championship-level team in one offseason. The Knicks are a championship-level team, but they're not a perfect team. Brogdon driving it in on Bridges, drew the foul. Knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Sharon McLean said, we took the first 3 quarters off. You're telling me, Sharon. You're telling me. Disgusting. Disgusting. Listen, as long as they pull out the win, I'll be happy with the result. But it's been an ugly game to watch and a frustrating game to watch. Rye Bread, what's up, Rye? McBride has it up top, 102-98. They get it over to Towns. Coming off a screen, puts up a three. Too short, can't get it to go. Josh Hart with a crazy offensive rebound, kicks it out to McBride. McBride up top, coming to his left. Driving it down, leads in, step back, mid-range jumper. Too short, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And Champagnie comes flying in for the rebound. Champagnie has been great on the boards tonight. He's been fantastic on the boards tonight. Brogdon up top, coming to his left. Leaves it off. Valanciunas, a mid-range jumper over Towns. Too long, can't get it to go. A long rebound. Towns able to steal it away from Champagnie. Good effort from Karl-Anthony Towns, who took that first quarter completely off, and then driving it down on Champagnie, he gets fouled. Susan said, I don't care if we win by one. A win is a win. Yeah, I mean, you need the win. I won't be happy. I won't be happy with the way they got the win, but I will be happy that they did get the win. McBride gets it in the Bridges. Bridges up top, hands it off to McBride. McBride being guarded by Brogdon. Dancing with it up top, gets it over to Bridges. They throw it down low to Towns. Towns in the high post on the right baseline. Being guarded by Champagnie. Backing him down. Drop step towards the baseline. Knocks down a righty hook over Champagnie. Beautiful move from Karl-Anthony Towns. Old school big man stuff right there. Need a little bit more of that here to win this game. Kispert to pull up three. Over Josh Hart, can't get it to go. Good contest from Josh Hart, and Chu with a good rebound. And here comes McBride. Deuce McBride on the left wing. Swings it over to Bridges. Extra pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart back to Bridges. Over to McBride. Feeding Towns on the left wing. He's going to face up and fire a left wing three over Valanciunas and knocks it down. And Karl-Anthony Towns, welcome to the game in the fourth quarter, brother. I wish we would have had you in the first three quarters, but better late than never. Keyshawn George on the right wing. Coming to his right. Leaning in. Stops. Kicks it out to Brogdon. Swing it over to Champagnie. No hesitation three. Over Achua, and he rattles it in. Justin Champagnie rattles in the three. $7:30 to go here in the fourth quarter, 105-103. They gave this Wizards team confidence, and now Justin Champagnie is knocking down threes. He's 10 for 12 tonight for 23 points. You got to wonder if that's his career high. He's been cooking. And then Brogdon, McBride, not doing a good job of being a point guard. Can't get the ball to Towns. Knocked out of bounds by Brogdon. David Haas said 50 piece for Brunson tonight. He's got 37. He's up to 37 already. Joel Palin. What's up, Joel? You can't be Knicks likes. This you have to blow them out? What do you mean, brother? What do you mean? Towns backing down Champagnie. Stops, turns, fall away along the baseline. Knocks it down. Karl-Anthony Towns trying to take over here in the fourth quarter, trying to put his Superman cape on as Brunson's just checked back in for McBride. The Knicks have their starting five unit out there, looking to close this game out. Final 7 minutes. Tied at 105. Coulibaly has it up top. The Wizards going back to their starting unit. Coulibaly, a floater over Brunson. Good defense. Can't get it to go. Here comes Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top. Swings it over to Bridges. They throw it down low to Towns. Towns faces up in the right corner. Jab step on Sarr. And bad pass from Karl-Anthony Towns. Champagnie picks it off. Euro steps down the lane, flips it up with the right hand, gets it to go. Brunson not wanting to give him the and one, just let him go. Olay defense from the Knicks. Josh Hart has it up top, being guarded by Sarr. Quick crossover to his left, driving past Sarr, goes up, gets the reverse layup to go. Nice drive from Josh Hart. Mike said, where was he earlier? I don't know. If he showed up earlier, it wouldn't be a tie game on 107 right now if he showed up earlier. Coulibaly driving it down, puts up the floater over Towns, gets it to go. You got to get there, Karl Towns. You got to get there. You got to get that block. Joel said New York Knicks going to win. They should. They should. Shouldn't even be a question right now. 109 to 107. Giving the Knicks too many points here. My apologies. Hitting the wrong button. Brunson on the left wing. Inside pass to Josh Hart. Josh Hart being guarded by Sarr. He's driving to his left, blows past the defense, picks his dribble up, kicks it out. Brunson, a straightaway three. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Carrington with the rebound, he's bringing it down. Past the halfway point here, Carrington has it up top. Gets it over to Sarr. Sarr being guarded by Towns. Sar hands it off to George. George is going to put up the three off the handoff. Off the back rim, can't get it to go. Long rebound finds its way out to Sar. Just a straight standstill three. And then Kaishan George just blows past Towns and Josh Hart for a tip-in at the front of the basket. Nobody is boxing out. Nobody is attacking the glass. And when you have a team of Karl-Anthony Towns, who's leading the league in rebounding, Josh Hart, who's a menace on the boards, giving up offensive rebounds where Kaishan George just comes flying in and tips it up and in, is just unforgivable. That's unforgivable stuff right there, man. What's my name? Says, OJ needs to get out of this game. We need defense, and it's not his day today. OG. Yeah, I mean, no one's really going at OG right now. He just hasn't had an impact on the game at all. At all. I'd probably go with Precious over OG at this point, right now. Just for help on the glass. David said, long young wings always kill us. They just didn't come to play today at all. Mark said, wake up and finish this. Yeah, man. Yeah. Mike said the Knicks should lose this one. Listen, they just need to come out with a victory. Put this one behind you. Understand that this team has confidence, and make sure you come and play on Monday. Just survive this at this point, and then come and blow them out on Monday. Should be the goal. Should be the goal. Corey Scott, what's up, Corey? We need this game. Every single game counts. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right? Not when you're chasing the 3 seed and the 2 seed. The Cavs and the Celtics continue to win. You need to follow suit. If you fancy yourselves as a team that can compete with them, you have to follow suit for sure. Chi-Chi said we had a better chance if Poole was playing. True. True, Chi-Chi. Good point. Maybe Jordan Poole sitting down tonight wasn't good for the Knicks. But he has been playing well the last couple of weeks. He has been playing well. Mike Moore said, I think OG's hurt. Maybe. Maybe. We just don't know. We just don't know. They haven't said anything. Ryan Bridges said, just go on a run. Listen, we got 5 minutes to go here. And it is bad at close game. Now Joe said, is OG hurt? No, we're just giving some speculation because he has not played well the last couple of weeks. He is wearing that tape on his elbow that he wore last year before he went out for like a month with the elbow spurs. And, you know, it's just not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see. Why is the stream lagging now? Gotham Sports, what are we doing? All right, here we go. Now we're back into it. Karl Towns is up to 30 points here. And Brunson has it up top. Coming to his left off a hard screen. Brunson up top, pulling it back. Being guarded by Sar in the switch. Brunson a dribble pull up 3 over Sar, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, knocked out of bounds by Bridges. Under 5 to go. 111-107. I got you, Charlie. I got you. I fixed it. Doug Fresh said, we're winning this game, y'all watch. Time winding down on the Knicks here. They kick it out to George. Extra pass. Champagne, right wing 3. He's feeling it. Knocks down the 3. Rattles it in. And now the crowd's getting into a 7-point deficit for the Knicks with 4:30 to go. Brunson on the right wing. Hands it off to Bridges. Bridges up top to Towns. Towns being guarded by Champagne. Over to Bridges. And they call a loose ball foul on Champagne on Koulibaly. Chasing Brunson around. DJ Punchy, what's up, DJ? Yeah, we're cooked. We'll see, man. Knicks got some time left, but this Wizards team is feeling it. They gave them way too much confidence to start the game. Bridges has it up top. Over to Anunoby on the left wing. Back up top to Brunson. Brunson, quick crossover to his left. George switches onto him. Brunson's going to look to drive. Driving it down. Gets fouled by Kaishan George. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 more free throws. Mike Barr said back-to-back is killing us. Yeah, look, back-to-back road games, but still, it's the worst team in the league. and they didn't come out with the right mentality, right? They didn't come out with the right mentality. They came out with no force, no effort to start the game. And outside of Jalen Brunson, everybody has been a step slow. And the defense is the thing that's killed them tonight. 4 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Let the timer run a little too long. Brunson at the foul line, knocked down the first one, and he knocks down the second one. Came up a little short, but he got the nice friendly roll yet again. And Jalen Brunson continues to remain perfect from the free throw line. 39.7 assists for JB here tonight. They swing it over to Carrington, gets it over to Sarr, back to Carrington, back to Sarr. Sarr in the paint, pulling it back out, kicks it out up top to Coulibaly. Coulibaly coming to his left off the Sarr screen, dancing with it. Now driving to his right, stops, puts up the floater over Brunson, rolls around the basket, can't get it to go. But they wave it off as Champagnie tipped the ball. It was above the cylinder. Knicks catch a break there. And the Wizards are just crashing the glass right now. Tom Thibodeau put in Precious Achiuwa for OG Anunoby. You don't need the offense right now. You got Brunson cooking. You got Towns cooking. Brunson, pump fake, gets it over to Hart, back to Brunson. Brunson's going to pull it back out, being guarded by Sarr. Brunson driving to his left, blowing past the defense, puts up another floater, banks in another floater from JB. 40-point game for Brunson. And now Coulibaly bringing it down. It's a 5-on-4. They swing it in the corner. Champagnie wide open left corner. 3 splashes in, nothing but net. Julian Champagnie has the hot hand. And the Knicks continue to leave him open. Brunson bringing it down. In and out dribble. Leaning in. Stops. Pump fakes. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Anunoby, answer back. Please, we need it. OG Anunoby finally hits a shot, y'all. 117, 114, 3 minutes to go. Coulibaly up top. Gets it out to Carrington. Swings it over to Sarr. Fakes the handoff, driving to his right. Stops. Kicks it out. Kaishan George driving to his right. Blowing past Anunoby. Fall away. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. No foul call. He's looking for it. Knicks got to push. Guys got to get down. Come on. They swing it over to Towns. Towns. Extra pass. Anunoby. A left corner 3 now. Too short, can't get it to go. Champagnie with the rebound. Didn't love that shot from Anunoby. Didn't love it. A little bit of a heat check after you just made one shot. Didn't love that shot. Coulibaly has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right. Coulibaly leaning in. Stops. Pump fakes. Good defense. Forced to kick it out to George. George up top. Leaves it off to Coulibaly. 5 on the shot clock. Time winding down. Coulibaly's got to put it up. Kicks it out. Anunoby knocks it away, and it's a shot clock violation. Great defense from the Knicks. Mike said defense is not part of the Knicks game tonight. No. It's optional tonight for the Knicks. Defense is optional tonight for the Knicks. Nas Delan. What's up, Nas? This kind of game teaches how to win close games in the playoffs. Not against the Wizards. Not against the Wizards. You know? The pressure of winning a close game on the road, I get what you're saying, but, like, it's the Wizards, man. And the Knicks are not playing well at all. They have not played well tonight at all. Ronnie Saunders says, I'm back. Let's go. The Knicks are going to call a timeout here. Charlie said, cardiac Knicks. They never make it easy on us, man. They never make it easy on us. No shamming here in the second half for the second night in a row. Come on, Tibbs. Come on, brother. I noticed, Karen. I noticed. Appreciate you. Karen's always in the chat reminding people to hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, guys. Once again, for the last time in the stream, if you guys are in the stream and you haven't hit the thumbs up button and you're enjoying the content, please go ahead. Hit the thumbs up button. Like the stream. It is the best way to support. It really helps grow the channel. It helps grow the stream. It helps grow the community. It's beneficial for everybody involved. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the support you've been giving me the last couple of weeks. Thank you. EVMCC. What's up, EV? Knicks have historically played down to their competition. Yes, they have. I mean, every team does. Every team does. Every team in the league throughout history has always played down to competition. Right? It happens consistently. It's just human nature. It's just human nature. DJ Punchy said Champagny averages 9 a game. Well, the Knicks have given him confidence here tonight. He's knocking down shots left and right. Mike Marr says, back-to-back playing against YMCA team, they will lose. I think they'll be all right, man. I think they'll be all right. Career high for Champagny with 31 points tonight, 13 for 15 from the floor. Brunson gets it in the heart. Gets it over to Anunoby. Anunoby gets it over to Brunson. Brunson off the screen, a left wing three, way off, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound, Sarr has it. Don't love that shot from Brunson. Why are we taking contested threes off movement like that? Come on, what are we doing? It's a shot I'll be comfortable with Bridges taking, not Brunson. Sarr has it up top, being guarded by Towns, hands it off. Brogdon up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off the Sarr screen. He's got space in the mid-range, puts up a long floater off the back rim, can't get it to go. Josh Hart rips down a long rebound. Now he'll bring it down. 1:30 to go. Knicks down by 3, gets it over to Brunson. Brunson coming to his right off the Towns screen. Brunson gets it over to Towns on the left wing. He's going to put up the 3 over a late contest from Sarr. Comes up short, and Brogdon with the rebound. Now Brogdon bringing it down. The Knicks kind of chucking up shots right now. Come on, guys. Brogdon bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Bridges. Coming to his right off the Sarr screen. Pulling it back. Gets it out to Carrington. Coming to his right. Mid-range pull-up jumper. Bub Carrington knocks it down. 67 seconds to go, and the Knicks are down by 5. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson gets fouled by Coulibaly. Again, too handsy. Too handsy. Student said overtime maybe? No. We don't want overtime. We want to just win. We just want to walk out of here with a win. Brunson's got to inbound it. Gets it into Josh Hart up top. Hands it off to Brunson. Brunson dancing with it up top. Crosses over to his left. Euro steps down the lane, draws the foul. Gets the basket and 1 for Jalen Brunson. We'll take it. We'll take it. Charlie said, I have a feeling we can win this. We have the best closer. Brunson at the foul line. He hasn't missed a free throw all night. Am I about to curse him? No, he knocks down his free throw. Thank you, JB. Thank you. We needed that one. We needed that one. Back to a 2-point game. Brunson with 44 tonight. 119, 117. 50 seconds to go. Brogdon dancing with it up top. Driving it down at the foul line. Fends off Bridges. Stops. Pump fakes. Kicks it out up top to Carrington. 5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Comes to his right. Driving it down. Goes up with a layup against Towns. Can't get it to go. Sarr with the offensive rebound. Down low. They swing it around. Brogdon up top. He's going to wind down as much time as he can. Kicks it out. Coulibaly. It stands still. Right wing 3. In and out. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. And Towns almost throws it away. Relax. Relax. Two-point game, 25 seconds. Josh Hart gets it into Brunson. Brunson bringing it down. Come on, JB. Come on, JB. JB bringing it down. Quick crossover to his left, behind the back, pulling it all the way back out, being guarded by Coulibaly. Driving to his right, stopping, stepping back, crosses over to his left, blows past the defense, puts up the floater, gets it to go. Jalen Brunson, clutch as ever. Clutch as ever for Jalen Brunson. Timeout for the Wizards. Who knew we would need Jalen Brunson heroics? Who knew we needed Jalen Brunson heroics tonight? Come on, man. Come on. All of this just to beat the Wizards, Knicks. Now play defense. The hardest thing hardest thing for them to do tonight. Play defense. Come on. Ah, man. Wizards call the timeout. Bridges with 19, Towns with 30, Brunson with 46 points, man. Here we go. Here we go. Play defense, Knicks. Play defense, Knicks. Ronnie Saunders also reminded me with the like button. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Joe Long said, what a get Brunson was. Steal of the century, man. Steal of the century. Is that Mr. or MR? Appreciate you, MR. He said, brother, first time tuning in. I love the way you call the game. Appreciate you, MR. Appreciate you, man. We do games from Monday to Friday, and we do every single Knicks game. We don't miss Knicks games. Brogdon's got it inbounded. They get it into Koulibaly, being guarded by Anunoby. Winding down the clock. 5 seconds to go. Coming to his left. Driving it down. Stops. Turns. Pivots. Fall away. Puts it up. Over Anunoby. Comes up well short. Josh Hart with the rebound. And the Knicks call a timeout. 0.1 on the clock, though. 0.1 on the clock. They're probably going to check to see if they can put more time on the clock, but we'll see. We'll see. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. How much time are they going to put up on the clock? Josh Hart grabs the rebound and then calls a timeout. They're gonna put more than 0.3 of a second left. So obviously timeout from the Knicks. Yak said take out Brunson. Was that for the defensive possession, Yak? Because obviously you'd want him in here. Unless, I guess, you know, they put 0.8 on the clock. It's a lot of time. It's a lot of time. Enough for a catch and shoot. Here we go, y'all. Here we go. Listen, at worst, we go into overtime, which, fine. Fine. Needing overtime to beat the Wizards, not what you want to see. But as long as you walk out with the win, I'm fine with it, right? I've said it before. I'll be happy with the result of a win. I'm not happy with the process. But a win is a win. You need to start stacking wins. The Knicks have 6 wins in a row, looking for their 7th here tonight. The Knicks come out with Brunson, Anunoby, Hart, Bridges, and Towns. Same starting 5. Brunson throws the lob over to Towns, catches, flips it up, can't get it to go, but it looked like it was blocked by Sarr. Good defense from the Wizards. Good attempt from the Knicks. Good try, but we're going into overtime. We're going into overtime. Arbass, what's up, Arbass? My wife wants your hat. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Bernard Johnson, he said, how are you doing? I'm stressing, man. I'm stressing it out. I'm stressing it out. Going into overtime in a stressful game against the Wizards is not how I thought I would be spending my Saturday night. But here we are. Right? Chi said, overtime, can they redeem themselves? Is that too much to ask for? Nah, I think they have to blow this one open in overtime. Come on, just put the locks in. Lock down defensively. Pull away at the end. Come on. Come on, Knicks. Come on. It's the Wizards. It's the Wizards. Champagne has been the guy killing you. Matter of fact, we can go through the box score a little bit here. The end of regulation. Susan said, sorry, I called for overtime. It's your fault, Susan. So it's your fault. Nah, let's go over the box score. Real quick before we come back. And now Dimitri with another super chat. The generosity, I appreciate you now. He said, I want this win. Make it happen. Let's go, Knicks. I think they're going to grab it. I think they're going to grab the win. I think they're going to be all right. I think they're going to be all right, guys. I think they're going to be all right. We got 5 more minutes of basketball to watch. Bridges, still stuck on 19 points. Still stuck on 19 points. Not a great second half from Bridges. Not a great second half from Anunoby. Still stuck on 9 points. Towns finally strode up a little bit. 30 points, 13 rebounds. Brunson, he's put the Superman cape on tonight. Will it be enough? He's got 46 points. And Josh Hart, 7.6 boards, 6 assists, doing a little bit of everything. But at the same time, I need a little bit more than 7. And then off the bench, not getting a whole. They got a whole lot of nothing tonight. Michael Brown, what's up, Michael Brown? And the Wizards side, who's killing them? Everybody. No defense is being played. Sarr with 10. Champagny with 31. Everyone's in double figures outside of Jonas Valanciunas. Julian Champagny, who averages 8 a game, has 31. He's missed 2 shots tonight. One of them from 3. He's 5 for 6 from 3. Brogdon has 15. Koulibaly has 16. Carrington has 15. Kaishan George has 13. Corey Kispert has 11. My goodness, Knicks, what are we doing, y'all? What are we doing? Ugh. Ugly defensive night for the Knicks. MR said, I'm hoping Bridges comes through in overtime too. Listen, a Brunson 50 ball and Bridges coming through, or somebody coming through, Towns coming through, somebody needs to. Brunson bringing it down. Knicks win the tip. I also didn't set the timer up. Okay, first break, I got to set the timer up. Bridges has it on the right wing. Kicks it out to Towns. Towns swings it over to Josh Hart. Left wing 3. Wide open left wing. Come on. Can't get it to go. Koulibaly with the rebound. Koulibaly bringing it down. And Mar says OG needs to wake up too. He does. We talked about the OG issues. It's been very quiet the last couple of games. Champagny on the right wing. Back up top to Koulibaly being guarded by Hart. Quick crossover to his right. Driving it down against Towns. Goes up. Gets blocked by Towns. Great defense. Here comes Bridges bringing it down. A lot of contact. No foul call. But here comes Bridges. Gets it over to Brunson. Brunson up top being guarded by Koulibaly. Koulibaly, a good young defender. Has not mattered to Jalen Brunson tonight. Brunson calling for a screen from Towns. Driving to his left. They leave him open. A left wing 3 for Brunson. Too long, can't get it to go. Josh Hart, an offensive rebound. This is what we've been waiting for. And then a foul on the floor by the Wizards. All right, let's see if I can pull this off in time. Can I get the timer set up? It should be over here. Yes, it is. Boom. Let's open up the app. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. Towns has it. Inside pass to Hart. Stops, turns, pivots, puts up the hook, gets it to go. Josh Hart with the first basket of overtime. Yes, sir. Needed it. Okay. Boom. Should be all right now. And now Sarr driving it down. Good defense from Towns yet again. Forces the miss. They swing it around. Jalen Brunson wide open. Right corner 3 in transition. Off the back rim. JB, we need you here in the 4th, brother. Or overtime in the 5th quarter. The faded 5th quarter. A little over 3 minutes to go. Brogdon driving to his right. Hits Carrington cutting back door, and the Knicks just not paying attention. Lays it up and in, but now the Knicks are pushing the other way. Josh Hart's going to slow it down now. Swings it over to Bridges. He's got a wide open lane to the basket, and he throws it down with 2 hands. Gets the 2 points right back. Knicks back up by 2. Come on. Come on, Knicks. 3 minutes to go. Brogdon bringing it down. 123, 121. Brogdon has it up top. Dancing with it. Coming to his left off the Sarr screen. Snaking it to his right hand. Stops. Pump fake. Pivots. Kicks it out to Sarr. Back to Brogdon. Bridges picks him back up. He's driving to his left. Driving it down. Scoop layup from a long distance. Can't get it to go. Towns with the rebound. Quick outlet to Brunson. Over to Josh Hart. He's going to drive it down. Right down the lane. Gets the layup to go. And a 4-point lead for the Knicks with 2:35 to go. And this is what we needed. Randy, what's up, Randy? I feel like I haven't seen you all season, Randy. Welcome back, brother. Kenny said, by any means necessary, just get the win. The motto of tonight. I'm not happy with the process, but as long as you walk out of the building with a win, I'll be okay. Chi said, one more stop, one more score, please. That's all we need. Defense needs to be the way. It needs to be the way. Steven said, too early for the gloves. Too early. Knicks looking for their 7th straight win. Chi said they look exhausted. Well, that's what happens when you play with your food. Comes back to bite you. $50. Isaiah Garner said a win and a Brunson 50. We'll see. 2:30 to go. Carlos Rivera, what's up, Carlos? Angel A1, what's up, Angel? A win is a win is a win is a win. Absolutely. Absolutely. Karan Clark, what's up, Karan? I haven't seen you in a while either, man. What's poppin', my guy? Welcome back. Charlie said, don't trade baskets, defend. Absolutely. Here we go. We're back into it. They get it over to Brogdon, driving it down, and gets a layup that goes. The Knicks miscommunicate, and Brogdon gets an easy lane to the basket. Knicks still leading by 2. Brunson bringing it down. Brunson has it up top, being guarded by Coulibaly. Walking it down. Let's run down as much time as we can. Brunson has it up top. Brunson coming to his left. Still dancing with it, dancing around the Josh Hart screen. Now coming to his right, trying to force the SAR switch. Brunson dancing with it between the legs. Quick crossover to his left, driving it down. Stops, puts up the floater, gets it to go. It's too easy. It's too easy. And Danielle Palermo. Appreciate you, Danielle. Appreciate you. Coulibaly has it up top, being guarded by Anunoby. Driving to his right off a SAR screen. He's got space along the baseline. Stops, turns, kicks it out. Carrington, a fall-away baseline jumper. Too short, can't get it to go. Good box out and rebound from Anunoby. I feel like we haven't seen that all night. Thank you, OG. Now Brunson bringing it down, 1:30 to go. Knicks up by 4. Put the dagger in them, JB. Put the dagger in them, JB. Get to the floater game. Don't settle for a jumper. Brunson, quick crossover to his left. Driving down. He didn't settle with. Fall-away jumper in the paint. Rattles it in. Is that a 50 burger for JB? Is that a 50 burger for JB? Carrington bringing it down. He does. 50 points. 18 for 31 from the field. And then Towns almost comes up with the steal. Sarr gets it. Driving it down. Gets fouled by Towns. He's going to the foul line for 2 free throws. 1:11 to go. Knicks up by 6 points. Jose Renato Burgo. What's up, Jose? My heart attack. AP said, turn the game off on TV, so that is why they made it to overtime. I appreciate your sacrifice, AP. I appreciate your sacrifice, man. Mike said, foot on the neck. I mean, look, escape tonight and then blow them out on Monday. Fine, fine. Just escape tonight with a win. Right? Sarr's at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knocks down the first one. He's got one more coming. Minute and 11 seconds remaining in overtime. The faded 5th quarter, as I like to call it. KH says, I need Cat to get one more assist. I think they're going to go straight Brunson isolation. So I think you're out of luck there, KH. Sarr knocks down both free throws. Brunson bringing it down. Has it up top, being guarded by Coulibaly. Coming to his left off a Hart. Stopping, turning, spinning, driving it down. High off glass, can't get it to go, but he does draw the foul. He's going back to the foul line for 2 free throws. And now Dimitri with another super chat. Niall, you're too generous, brother. You're too generous. I appreciate you, man. I want this win, Sheffy. I want this win. You and me both, my man. You and me both. I think the Knicks are going to come through for us, though. Brunson at the foul line with 50 points already. He's been perfect from the foul line all night. Remains perfect as he knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming here at the stripe. Randy said only 2 players showed up tonight, JB and Cat. Well, Cat did take the whole first half off for the most part. Well, no, he came through in the second quarter. He took that first quarter off. Brunson with his first missed free throw misses the second one. Coulibaly with the rebound, rushing it down against Brunson, leans in, goes up against the basket, gets it to go, and one for Coulibaly. You got to be there earlier, Anunoby. Back to a 3-point game with Coulibaly going to the foul line for one more. Come on, OG. Come on, OG. Patrick Thomas, let's go Knicks. Man. Coulibaly at the foul line. Coulibaly misses a free throw. Fight for the rebound. Tipped out. Josh Hart able to run it down. And Brunson will bring it down. And they called Josh Hart out of bounds. So the ball's going to go back to the Wizards here. We were supposed to put the dagger in them about 30 seconds ago. Josh Hart steps out of bounds, chasing down the rebound. Patrick said you jinxed the captain. Now, I've been jinxing him all night, and he's remained perfect. I just need you to knock down your free throws. They're free. That's all we need to do. Koulibaly has it up top. Gets it over to Brogdon, wide open on the right wing off the screen. Comes up short, fight for the rebound. Josh Hart rips it down, because of course he does. Who else is going to pull it down? Knicks up by 3. 35 seconds to go. Brunson has it up top. And Danielle Palmero becomes a subscriber. It popped up again. Thank you. And then Brunson turns it over. Brogdon driving it down. Goes up, gets the layup to go. 1-point game. 20 seconds. And Brunson will walk it down. They could run the clock out. You got to foul. Brunson bringing it down. They show double team. They get it over to Hart. Out the Bridges. Bridges back to Brunson. And then they end up fouling him with 10 seconds to go. Karen, we hit over 400 people watching, 130 likes. Yes, the stream is popping off here tonight. I appreciate everybody coming out to the show. I hope you've enjoyed the show so far. If you enjoy the content, we do Knicks game. Every single Knicks game, we do. We do not miss games. We did the Christmas Day game. We'll do every game. We do preseason games. Of course, we're doing playoff games, of course. Brunson at the foul line for 2 free throws. Knock down this first one, please, JB. Just calm the nerves. And he gets the first one to go. Thank you, JB. We also do games Monday through Friday. We'll schedule in games outside of Knicks games on our off days. So if you're enjoying the content, feel free to subscribe. If you're enjoying the content, feel free to leave a like. It helps support the stream. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Brunson knocked down the first one, making it a 2-point game. Knock down this next one so that the worst that could happen is a second overtime. Brunson knocks down the second one. Thank you, JB. Timeout for the Wizards. What is JB up to now? 55? JB at 55 now? Like, that's what we're doing? We're approaching 60-point territory? Brunson is up to, 53. Just the calm 53. Just the calm 53. Okay, he said, just don't make it like the Chicago game. True. AP said 9 seconds is a lot of time. It's an eternity. You could have a whole offensive possession in 9 seconds. Most teams do. Charlie said, who knows, the game against the Wizards will be Sheffy's largest attendee ever. I think a season we had last year, or maybe it was the year before, we had like 425 people in there or something like that. I think it was a Dallas game. I think it was the Dallas game that Luka went crazy in. Had a 60-point triple-double. Solo said this turned out to be a very entertaining game. And we love entertaining basketball. As frustrating as it is that the Knicks are not blowing out the Wizards, we do like an entertaining basketball game. That's for sure. AB said no fouls at the three-point line for sure. For sure. Yak said, do you foul? I'm a big proponent of playing it straight up because I'm a basketball purist. But if you want to win the game, you for sure foul. It is the best strategy for sure. But I'm a basketball purist, so I don't want to see a foul. That worst that can happen is a second overtime and the Knicks foul Brogdon. They are in the bonus, of course, so it's going to send them to the foul line for 2 free throws. Nazalon said, Brunson's a good player, however, he's not going to be a championship player. We shall see. I don't know how you can make that determination at this point when he's got 53 points. Tonight's not the night to make that point, brother. Tonight's not the night to make that point. Mike said, JB is tired. I mean, when you put the whole team on your back like that and you trudge them through 4 quarters of basketball in an overtime period, like, I would be tired too. I get it. I'd be tired too. Brogdon knocks down the first. Now, here's the thing. Do you now miss this free throw and go for the rebound? Or do you just play straight up and play the foul game here? Elvin Villamore, what's up, Elvin? Knicks play bad. Wizards are bringing it. They are. They are. The Knicks gave them a ton of confidence to start the game, and they haven't looked back, and they've given the Knicks all they could handle. The Knicks have been terrible tonight defensively, and the Wizards have taken advantage of it. Brogdon, he's going to look to make it. He does knock down both free throws, and they're just going to play the foul game. Timeout from the Knicks. No more timeouts remaining for the Wizards, and the Knicks have one more timeout remaining after this one. Randy said Brunson's been a winner his whole life. True, true. One in high school, one in college, one twice in college. You don't even see that anymore. That Villanova team, the players on that Villanova team are the last players to win multiple championships. I guess some of the players on that UConn team, like Klingon, he has two national championships. Right, Brett, I don't want to see us play any more defense than we have seen. Understand the foul. Usually I'd rather play straight up. For sure. For sure. Look, I'm a basketball purist where I want to see like a team try to knock down a shot at the buzzer. That is one of the most fun parts of basketball. We've all been at the courts counting down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, shooting it at the buzzer. We've all done that. That is one of the best parts of basketball. But it is, if you want to win the basketball game, because every win counts, fouling is absolutely the smartest play to make. CP Mets and Knicks, what's up, CP? Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. .132, 131. The Knicks have the ball. They just got to inbound it. It will be fouled immediately. They throw it in the backcourt to Josh Hart. Josh Hart running away. Just throw it up. Gets it over to Brunson. And the Knicks are going to run out the clock to get it over to Josh Hart. No, they call a foul on Brunson, but Brunson didn't have the ball. Shoveled it over to Josh Hart. It's a bad call from the official. They're going to give the Wizards the call. Manuel said, whose ball is it? Is the Knicks ball. Brunson's at the foul line for 2 free throws with 4 seconds to go. Knock down both free throws yet again, JB. Knock down both free throws yet again, please. Brunson at the foul line. Knocks down the first one. JB has missed 1 free throw all night. And I don't want to jinx him, so I shouldn't have brought that up. But I've been mentioning it all night. He's only missed 1, so I feel like the jinx is off at this point, right? The jinx is off. How many timeouts do the Wizards have? They have no timeouts, right, Brad? So they have to go the full length of the court in 4 seconds, which is possible. Absolutely possible. But Brunson needs to knock down this free throw. Brunson rattles it in. Oof. They get it in the Brogdon, and then Josh Hart immediately fouls him with 2 seconds to go. Okay, Hazy said, good job fouling Josh. Don't even want to take the chance. They don't even want to take the chance, and I get it. I get it. I get it. Just get out of here with the win, Knicks. My goodness. Cardiac Knicks in full effect tonight. What's my name? Said time on the clock should be around 3. I mean, no one's reviewing. 2.8. 2.8's on the clock right now. Brogdon knocks down the first one. He's about a 90% free throw shooter, so he should be knocking down both of here. Achua is going to sub in. He's going to look to miss the free throw. Come on, Knicks. Come on. 2.8 on the clock is more than enough time. They're going to look to miss the free throw here. Of course. Can never be easy. It can never be easy. Brogdon at the foul line. He's going to look to miss it. Knicks have the rebounders in. Brogdon misses the free throw. Josh Hart with the rebound. And then they call a foul with 0.7 on the clock, and that should do it. Oh, man. That was such a bad miss from Brogdon that nobody was even close to the ball. Hilarious. Anyway. Whew. Big breather, big exhale. We made it. Knicks The ball didn't even hit the rim, so that should be a violation. Ball needs to hit the rim. Anyway, the Knicks are going to end up pulling out the win. Doesn't matter now at this point. Josh Hart has 2 free throws coming. They're up by 2. Josh Hart just knocked down the 2 free throws here. Make it a 4-point game. 0.7 to go. Game is over. Josh Hart knocks down the first. Thank you. Knock down the next one. Common Sense Health said, JB dropped the double nickel on the Wiz. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hooped on him. Hooped all over them. Incredible game. Incredible game. That's going to pretty much do it, though. I mean, there's 0.7 on the clock. We're going to keep it on over here. I do want to bring up the box score. We're going to go through it as soon as the timer hits double zeros. $55 for Jalen Brunson tonight, 16 for 17 from the foul line, 3 for 11 from 3. He had some open looks. He could have had 60. Could have had 65 if we're being honest. Josh Hart knocks down both free throws. It's a 4-point game. They have no timeouts to go. This one's over. Brogdon's just going to throw it the full length of the court. Valanciunas is going to catch it and throw it up, and it's going to miss, and that's going to be the final score. 136-132. It took a 55-point, a double nickel from Jalen Brunson to pull this one out. But guess what? I don't really care. Obviously, I do care, right? Obviously, it matters. It matters that they had to go to overtime to beat this Wizards team, and it matters that Jalen Brunson had to put the Superman cape on and give us an MVP-level performance against the worst team in the league, missing Jordan Poole and Kyle Kuzma. It matters, don't get me wrong. But at the end of the day, a win is a win. And the motto of the night is, I'm happy with the result. I'm not happy about the process. But they do get a day off. They get to remain in the same city after traveling a little bit, going from New York to Orlando, then from Orlando in a back-to-back situation out to Washington. Now they get to chill. They get to chill. And my man, Niall Dimitri, continues to be super generous with his super chats. Appreciate you, man. I appreciate you, Niall. I really do, brother. Thank you. Thank you for your generosity tonight. Niall said, let's go, Knicks. Win-win. They are going to play this Wizards team again. I hope that game has a significantly different tenor to it, right? It has a completely different feel. Manuel, appreciate you. Said you got my thumbs up. I appreciate you, Manuel. Thank you. Thank you for the support, everybody. But 55 for Jalen Brunson, 30 for Towns. He didn't score. He did not score in that fourth quarter in overtime, right? Or maybe he scored in the fourth quarter, did not score in overtime, stuck on 30. He did score in the fourth quarter, excuse me. Stuck on 30, though. And my man Joey DeLuca, too. Appreciate you, Joey. You guys are super generous with your super chats, right? Never expected, but always appreciated, man, guys. Thank you. The only thing I'll ever ask for you is to hit the like button. Thank you, guys. Karen said, Sorry, Chef, can't help with the money, but can try to get you likes. That's all I will ever ask for, Karen. I don't expect anybody to deliver super chats. Always appreciated, but never expected. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Joey said, JB MVP, go New York, go. Listen, we like basketball around here, right? So it ended up being a very entertaining game, and we got to enjoy basketball. But still, I think I would have preferred to not be so stressed out to play the worst team in the league, right? I would have preferred it. But anyway, the Knicks pulled out the win. They survived one of the best games from the Wizards and one of the worst games from the Knicks. That was a truly, truly bad game, right? It was a really bad game. Defense was completely awful tonight. It's like that side of the ball, they were like, we're just going to take off. We're just going to outscore the Wizards tonight. And the Wizards came out to play. And I think the Knicks thought they could just turn it on and blow them out offensively, and that just was not the case. It was not the case. So hopefully they come out with a little bit of a different game plan. Hopefully Champagnie doesn't go off for a career-high 31 points and 5 for 6 from three-point range. And it's a much easier game on Monday. But until then, y'all, please enjoy the what you have left of your Saturday night. Please enjoy your weekend tomorrow on Sunday. We're in that strange part between Christmas and the New Year's, that strange part of the holiday season where we're kind of waiting for the year to turn over, right? But I appreciate you guys. Have a good night. Remember to stay hydrated. Brightest Future said Wizards were hot from 3. They were, but the Knicks, they also didn't They didn't give a ton of they didn't play great defense. They didn't force them to knock down tough contested threes. They gave them wide open looks all night long, and the Wizards took advantage. Right? 25-26 said they beat a Wizards team that shot nearly 50% from the field. That's impressive. It is. It is. It's also a sign that they played no defense tonight. The Knicks didn't play any defense tonight. And while they managed to pull it out at the end, I'm happy they were able to do that. Don't have a similar performance on Monday, right? But shout out everybody. I thank you guys. Mark said the building will be rocking on Monday. I'll be checking in from DC. That's awesome, Mark. Enjoy the game. Hopefully, you're enjoying like a masterclass from everybody else, and Jalen Brunson can just chill, right? Jalen Brunson put on his masterclass tonight. Let's get an easier game on Monday. Common Sense Health also reminding people to vote for the All-Star. Yes, vote for your All-Stars. Vote for our Knicks to get to the All-Star game. It'll probably just be Brunson and Towns, right? We thought maybe Anunoby had a case. Looks like that's not going to happen. Bridges got off to too slow of a start. That's probably not going to happen. But take your Sundays off, y'all. Rest, relax, enjoy the weekend, whatever we have left of it, and I will see you guys on Monday. Stay hydrated, brush your teeth, and get a good night's sleep, y'all. I appreciate you. I'm out, y'all. Bye.